everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode with us, Ginton Dice. So, please, why don't you go ahead and grab a chair, get a drink, and sit back and watch as us nerdy friends sit at a virtual table to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons and
Dungeons
Death.
and Dragons. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, you can't say it. Hello, everybody. I hope you are enjoying yourself tonight. I hope you got a drink like I did. But no, I hope you all are excited and ready to get on with the rest of this adventure and seeing where things lie. Will the group ever
What
make it back to the material plane? Will they find the desert in the water?
Find out next time.
Will Lucian
Are
give
you
them a
busy?
sponge bath?
Will we give Lucian a sponge bath?
You can give me a sponge bath and comb my fur.
Uh, Lucian first. But no, no,
Oh,
no.
that's a lot of hair. I don't know if I want to.
Why,
I don't
why
know
don't
if I want to do that.
Why don't we go ahead and just yeah, why don't we go ahead and just get started with this, shall we? So, where we last left off, you guys, after following Lucian into his den, going through a portal, taking you to the Feyrealm. Um, there, after a negotiation of teamworks and a deal was made, you guys followed him to. Let me zoom in on this for my sakes. To Arian Alari to settle a dispute that he knows is going to happen. As he reveals that he is a part of a four-man court members of the Peace Corps. He knew that two would accept his offer to become the right hand of the Lord, who has been missing, where one would challenge him about it. And you guys were there to assist in that challenge. You guys dominating that challenge, and with respect of the I couldn't even think of it for a sec. The reddish hobgoblin member. You guys spending a total of 9 days so far in the Feywild. When you guys came out, you guys, or at least Arissa, received a message, something of extremely fast, stating something about demons. Um, you guys kind of thrown off about it until this plane seems to started experiencing this heavy shake with this presence of something far bigger than what you guys have ever even felt before. Come to find out, it being the resurrected Titan of Medusa, who is the follower of Morgoth. Um, you guys trying to get a game plan going and trying to start to figure out uh, about how to go save Barnaby when Orissa was summoned by Lucian, not necessarily the middle of the night, but in the night, to continue their conversation. There, Lucian was asking further details, which Orissa explained uh, almost everything, if not everything, she knew uh, almost from start to end. And we're going to pick right up with him kind of slamming his hands on the table after he threw 3 cups, one of them hitting you in the face, Arissa, saying that you are not going anywhere.
I'll go with some hot coffee.
As you can kind of feel just the small tone of vibration when he said that, and he's just staring at you with this heavy intent that you usually are used to seeing when you first. I think you met him only once.
2 times, I think.
I feel like 2, but I don't remember the second time.
The
Oh yeah,
first
yeah,
at the
yeah, yeah.
first.
At the battle, um, and as he's standing there in this position, he's like you could see his eyes is like scanning you, trying to read, and about 30 seconds into it,
I mean,
you
Orisa just looks at them and just says, "You might want to choose your next words carefully, otherwise, whatever this is over."
as he kind of scans you for a second, you see his eyes almost like they soften a bit, and he kind of stands up straight and seems to walk towards a drawer and pulls out like a rat. He wets a part of it and comes over to you, and he is actually trying to dab the mark on your head where one of the cups hit you. Apparently, it cut you a little bit.
Orisa just looks at him like, before you do that, you might want to explain what the fuck is going on.
He places it on the table and then kind of goes back and sits down where he was previously sitting and just sorry. It was something I had to try to figure out. Part of your story made me felt like there was something more. And indeed there was. You're not necessarily the only one that uses his abilities of luck. He is a title holder, is what they're called, who have abilities that they bestow upon others. One could say I am as well a title holder, but it's still being debated. Anyways, you're the first one that I've seen who seems to have a little bit more of this power than some others.
Alright, so that makes me have to say when I'm arguably one of the best people to go and save his ass.
Look, excuse me for my outburst. It's more of a when realization kind of hit my mind. I'm not going to tell you or demand from you that you have to stay. But it seems as though he has placed some sort of importance upon you and a judgment of mine means you should stay where it is safe, not continuing this pursuit. We will try to go after him and bring him back. And a part of me is wanting you not to continue. But I'm not going to tell you that. I've been told that before, and this is kind of what's happened to me.
Well, you know that no place is safe these days because apparently the material plane is beset by a titan and fucking everything up. So, and if we don't stop them here, then this will also gonna be nowhere will be safe. So, what's the point of sitting there and doing nothing and being safe? Might as well take the risk, and if it all works out, then we can start winning at least on one front. Because I mean, like, it's your people dying a lot as well in the material plane. I can tell you that. I mean, I've already lost most of mine, so. Though I can't really remember who.
You said you can summon this owl that is connected to him, correct?
I mean, I haven't done it in a long time in fear of anything happening.
You should not worry about this area. Go ahead.
I mean, it might take me a bit. It took me a bit the last time I tried to do it.
It is fine.
Rich just goes like,
Um,
just then tries until it happens.
when you try to go and summon him, unlike all of the other times, you see like it's almost like a bunch of very faint. Imagine like dust particles, but it has like a little bit of glow to it, and you can see it all slowly coming to one spot on the table, and it's like slowly gathering enough to where it kind of slightly bursts out, and you see the small owl of Barnaby sitting there.
As you go, ta-da!
You do start to hear like voices, and it's almost like your vision is slowly turning grayish a little. Uh, a good representation is like paranoia almost, as you feel like a bunch of things is like coming, as you feel like you hear footsteps, hear talking like right outside the door. What do you do?
It's like I just look at Lucian. Do you hear that?
Lucian is just kind of staring at the hour for a moment, then like looks at you. I don't hear a thing.
Am I going crazy, or is it just me being weird about things?
He stands up and he walks over to you, and he's just almost like he's examining you in a way. He kind of reaches like behind your back a little bit, right underneath your hair, and you can feel like uh, as you feel his hand almost like touching parts of your back, you see where it kind of stops for a second, and a small amount of heat, not burning, but just slightly uncomfortable, happens, and all that paranoia slowly starts to fade. The voices, the cluttering of feet all start to slowly dissipate. And as he lets go, and it seems as though you were being tracked, kind of goes back and has a seat.
Still? Oh my god. Why is it always? What's up with people tracking me all the time? First was that crazy ass wizard. Now it's, and apparently all this time it's been whatever the fuck that was.
It's something I've seen before. It's just more of it causes fear into whatever it's on. So probably when you had a dealing with those creatures, those darklings, one of them probably snuck I guess you could say, a sigil upon you, and it makes you almost think twice about a lot of things you do.
Sure, I guess.
And he kind of goes back staring at the owl, and you can see the owl's like looks like it's staring at him and kind of like turning heads different ways, and he's just I think you need some rest. As he looks to you, Aris, and he's just feel like you can go sleep. I I would like to have just a few moments of examining your owl, if that's okay. But
Sure. I
at
mean, I
this
don't.
at this moment, I don't think you should tell anybody else about this. If they know you're more connected to, and he kind of gestures to the owl, to Barnaby, to Lord Barnaby, I'm sorry, you may not have an easier persuasion of leaving.
Well, have I looked in and I'll send our little friend here back to where he's been. Because it's impossible to hide a owl on there and see, like, you know, I'm not that big to begin with. Like an owl like that, it will show up regardless.
But do you go and pretty much go to sleep?
I mean, yeah, I'll just stay in the same room whilst he looks at it, and then
Okay, I mean,
once he's had his fill looking at it, I'm gonna unsummon him and go back.
um, okay, it's kind of like he even uh like gestures his hand out, and as you're just kind of like leaning against the wall watching you, the owl just kind of hops in its hand, and uh um Lucian starts to speak in a different language to the owl. And it doesn't seem like the owl is saying anything back, but it's just Lucian talking differently to the owl.
He's baby talking to the owl.
You're good, bow.
But after a couple of like a minute or two, the owl kind of hops off his hand and then kind of just stares at you for a moment. But it's unlike recently when you've seen the owl where it's kind of glitching in places. It looks as perfect as it could be.
I think once Lucian is done, I think Ursa will just pick up Barnaby the owl and just give him a big hug and just like, sorry buddy, but soon I guess. And then
Okay. And Lucian just looks at you and he's just. And again, I'm sorry. Life choices that were made for me a long time ago feels like they're repeating in a way, but for somebody else. And
it is what it is, man. Honestly.
Well, let's just say I wasn't given a choice.
I wasn't given many choices either. And the choice that I made fucked shit up really good, so.
Well,
no rest for the wicked, right?
true. But this will be your choice. If you want to continue pursuing, I will not stop you.
Maybe it's the only reason why I'm here.
But your safety is a little bit more higher on the priority list than some others. And I'd hate to say this as he kind of stands up. It's a little bit more than even your friends. So, if you'd like, it kind of put me a little bit at ease. You can rest here if you like, or I can walk you back to your house.
I mean, I can take the safe route and just. I mean, we're not that far away, so I could probably just be there instantly.
It is up to you.
Well, see you tomorrow at your. I would want to say it. I don't know what it is. Like I was about to say something smart, but then I realized I have no clue how the Feywild works. Anyway,
It's
see you tomorrow, I guess.
just a ceremony.
All right.
Have a good night.
And then there's just like poop. Dimension goes straight back to where the other people are.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything for the night?
I was staying in the hallway.
Then I appear behind you. Hello.
Don't do that!
I mean, I never get the chance, I guess.
Yeah, don't do that!
Anyway.
So how was the talk? Did he attack you? Did he yell at you? Did he
I mean,
yell attack you?
yes, and yes, and no. It's like
Okay.
yes, he threw glass at my face, and then he yelled at me, but then he apologized for it. And I mean, like him apologize, that's still something, right?
You're sending a lot of mixed signals.
Yeah, I don't really know. I think he overreacted a bit. Anyway. Business as usual. Let's just... Apparently, I was being tracked by those shadow creatures or something. It's really weird. He did help me with
Hmm.
that, so that's pretty good.
That's good. I mean,
How, how long ago was it that we were like attacked by those things? This was a really long time ago, wasn't it?
it was about 2 or 3 months ago.
Like, where was it even? I can't remember.
I think that was when we were heading back up north the first time, the second time,
Mm,
first time with you.
mm. What a mess. Anyway,
Yeah.
anything happen here? As I look
Well,
over the cloud, like, can I see the cloud of things?
Cloud of what?
The thingies.
Oh,
The Poden thingies.
oh, wherever Poden's at, they're more clustered there. So if he's in
Okay.
his room, then they're just. It's like if you can see things, it's almost like a mist in there.
did he
There's probably
switch
a
rooms to be
few-
right next to Al?
Probably a few stray mold specks floating in the hallway.
I just hope my magic spray.
They
Be
actually
gone.
somehow get closer when you do that.
Ah!
Alec is staying as far away as possible from him. That's for damn sure.
Well, nothing really else happened. I mean, there's a spider that came around, and it turned out not to be Podan.
Oh, okay.
Or it turned out not to be a spider, it turned out to be Podan.
Oh, really?
It was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten or took a bite of.
Why?
I didn't know.
When
I
you're
didn't know it was. I thought
like
it was just a random spider.
you're not in the Goblin Cave anymore. That's like so far, so long ago. You don't need to eat spiders anymore.
I always remember being taught that whatever you can find could be food.
Yeah, but when's the last time you were hungry?
I mean, it was a snack. It wasn't really. Oh, that's what the.
Okay, yeah, I forgot that a spider's a snack for you guys. I don't know why I keep forgetting this kind of stuff. I mean, I should know by
I
now,
mean,
right?
it's good in protein. You gotta try it.
No, I'll stick to
Squishy and
I'll stick to magically conjured food and people
Why
I
would
food.
you
don't
eat?
have.
Why would you eat spiders? When
It's
there's food.
squishy and high in protein.
Like you see Alex head sticking on the corner. Hey, Alex.
So
Not
just
much.
eavesdropping, you know.
Oh yeah, the usual, right?
You gotta try a spider sometime. They're actually pretty good.
No, I'll think I'll do a hard pass on that.
Alec, spider.
No.
You gotta get one of those big ones, big fluffy ones or fuzzy ones, and just take a big old bite out of it.
Don't they live in like warm places?
I like my food furless.
Well, what about goats and cows and
What do you
other
take me
furry
for?
and
I'm not a savage.
well,
Do you
I
like
am.
do you like your potatoes flayed and skinned as well?
I like them dead.
Well,
if
apparently I've lost the tracking thingy on my back of my neck, so I guess we're cool or something. I don't know. Shadow bullshit. I
How
hate
did
it.
he know about it?
I don't know. He saw me being paranoid, and I guess he's seen it
You
before.
don't see a spider crawl out of a room. You do see a cloud of mold, though. Orisa does see the cloud of mold start to grow.
That's worse than a spider.
It seems we have an intruder.
Oh, it's chosen death.
No, I rolled a 28, actually, plus another 3 on top of that. A 31 stealth as a spider, so I don't think you have any idea I'm there.
Yeah, but I see the cloud. I'm making an assumption. Wait, I'll just roll for the memes. I'll just run an intelligence
I
check.
just meant take because the cloud is invisible.
I guess a 13 is like, eh.
So, as you guys' night carries on and uh, everybody falls asleep, out of curiosity, who falls asleep and when? Just curious.
I probably go back in my room and go to sleep.
Let's roll for it. Let's roll for it. The person who rolls the highest sleeps
Initiative.
first.
Alec
Initiative.
likes his sleep.
Sleep initiative.
Sleep initiative. Let's go.
Sleep initiative is on.
Oh, double sevens.
Oh, come on. There we go. Ah, taking so long to load.
Oh yeah, roll that sleep initiative. Come on.
Oh.
I got advantage on that sleep initiative.
Which one am I rolling against? Sorry.
Just the one above the HP.
Yeah.
Thank you. I always forget.
Oh, Alec goes sleep fast.
Alec did.
Yeah. Dreaming of dead potatoes.
Nuzo was on this plane.
No, he's in the airplane. With these motherfucking snakes.
On this motherfucking plane. 8.
Oh.
8. Okay. Well, because Poden did state that he's probably gonna go back to his room and go to sleep too. That means you would have been the last. Okay. Okay, Arissa. As you're falling asleep, almost like in that state where like you're just now falling asleep, but you're like barely seeing anything around you. It's like as you're falling asleep, you swear you see your owl just kind of stare at you for a second, and then you're asleep.
I think the last like thought in her head was she's just like, that's not okay.
So, as you guys sleep, let me go ahead and adjust some things. This would be your 10th day in the Feywild.
Nope, we don't need to do that anymore.
New Ecclesiastes and they're like, I am not allowed to look at the calendar, but I want to because they told me not to.
Like burning down a library.
Oh my god.
Didn't want to until after I was told I couldn't.
So, you guys wake up, and it feels, trying to adjust for this new, I guess, timing in a way. The sun doesn't necessarily rise from one place to another. It's like the sky itself just slowly lights up. But the sun is just up there. It's like it's already just shining light everywhere. So, just getting used to the new, I guess you could say, environment. You guys find a letter on the table, which is in a weird way, like an invitation to this ceremony, and it's more of just mostly telling you where to go because you guys probably know you're supposed to be there. So after you guys had breakfast, you head to the kind of like a little garden, perhaps. That's a little bit behind the town center, but there you could see a couple of people. Some, if not most, you don't recognize, but there is the 3 courts members kind of standing around Lucian, who's just kind of standing there at the moment. It's not a fast, but not a very slow either ceremony, like maybe 10 minutes at best. But you can see where it's almost like Lucian is, in a very ironic way, almost like he's giving an oath to this.
I just wish Alec, let's see how long it takes for him to break this one.
um,
5 minutes.
and
10 minutes.
you can
What are we
see
betting on?
uh, the 3 court members kind of have almost like a small piece of something in their hands. Not quite sure what it is, but as they go up to Lucian and they place each piece in his hand, and as each one does, it's like they're building on top of that. And as he sticks his final piece onto it, you can see it kind of glow for a second. Arissa, if you would like to make a perception check, you can.
Yeah.
But you can.
With my huge +0. 13.
Okay. There's just a small sense of, you feel like you're seeing your owl in places, but every time you happen to like kind of go back to look, it's like it's not there. So it's almost just like, wait, did I just, you look? Okay.
I was just like, I'm going insane.
Must be the wind.
Like, thinking to yourself, like, I'm going insane. I know it.
This little small
Wow.
orb that Lucian's holding seems to grow a decent of bright to it, and then it kind of slowly shifts into like not necessarily a pendant, but something he's able to apply to himself that seems to change him slightly. You guys can just tell there's a slight difference in him. And after that, the ceremony's done and people start to walk away. Lucian, yeah, just Lucian is thanking everybody, the 3 court members, and he notices you guys, and after talking with them, he comes up to you guys. Well, it is done. So
I expected more. I don't know why.
it's
Yeah, I was expecting like some sacrifices or something.
Not that.
no, it's being the right hand doesn't necessarily grant or entitle too much. It's when you're becoming a lord that tends to change entirely.
Well, at least they didn't cut your hand off when you got the position.
What?
Well, you become the right hand, so you only need one right hand. You're the right
No,
hand of the Lord.
figure speech again. Anyway, I tried to explain this like half a year ago, but apparently it hasn't stuck yet.
Anyways,
If they did, could I have the hand?
Well, let's move on.
Okay.
I don't even know. Like
Alright.
I can see why your grandfather let you go. Like, it didn't really pay much attention to you. He's just like, get the fuck out of here, you bitch. Anyway.
So, while we were in our, I guess you can say, challenge area, there were scouts that came back and reported that something big is going in Ka Alanar. So, we're going to try to make a push. We are expected to see some resistance. So, we're going to try to flank them on 2 different fronts. The main part is going to head back to the capital, and with all of us members, make sure the capital is okay, and then push from there. We're also sending another smaller group going through the woods, and hopefully to cut them on the other side. We could send a couple to 2 other cities that both the Mount Court and Life Court are occupying, but they are holding those sides respectively. No need to push on their defensive, and from the reports, they are not being targeted. So the best way is to keep it out. So, if you guys are going to pursue this, which
Yeah.
one, or which one would you rather do? Or do you just want to go alone? Which I highly advise not to.
I mean, it would be nice to go with the main push for once instead of being the people going ahead and doing shit. Plus, I don't know these forests and I don't know what kind of dangers is in there. I mean, like a normal forest on the material plane is like, oh, what's the worst that could be there? But here I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Well, it will be your choice, though. We can send, if you want to go through the woods area, you can attach yourself with this small unit that we're sending, or you can join us on the main front.
If we attach us to a small unit, would we have people that are experienced when it comes to traversing through the woods to help us out at least? Or no?
Yes. Um,
Oh.
we would be. We thought about having the other member Tonk go with this unit, and he's debating if he should or shouldn't, but there is others that are in this unit that understand and know the area. But I'm leaving it up to you guys, as I know this is something you guys are wanting to also pursue.
What do we feel like?
Uh, depends. Do you want to charge right in with everyone there, or do you want to try and get there and save them quickly?
I've never consciously experienced war before.
Be glad.
Yeah, not fun.
It's a mess.
Bodies
was, it was
everywhere.
all of my siblings and parents were killed in a war. But I wasn't really conscious for it. I was only like 3.
Count yourself
Mm.
lucky then.
Oh, I've seen a lot of
I
people
mean,
die.
I've done raids. I've done
I
caravan
mean,
raids.
I think being part of the main push would be. I mean, the thing is, like, you're always sitting there, like, you can never be at both places at the same time, right? So,
Yeah,
I think I don't think those people will probably move quicker through the forest than like having to drag a wizard behind them who's not really physically capable of traversing the woods in the same way as them.
It matters not, as we all have the same agenda.
Ah, fuck it. Let's just go. Let's go with the main push for once. I think it would be nice to have
Alright.
some backup.
Very well. If you want to gather any of your belongings that you already don't carry, we're gonna already have troops ready to move out. We're already sending, or we sent some last night to go ahead and start making their way back to the capital, and we will be the rest of them. So,
I carry everything on me, so good to go.
Odan just uses his staff to tap the large chest that's on his back. That looks somewhat familiar to the 2 people who have been in the group for a long time.
Ursa looks at it and just looks at Vodan. Is that
Is that your grandfather's chip?
Yes, I took it when I left.
you know that has been a person in that one?
He told me.
Oh,
I
We
kind of
broke
want
his
to
legs
try
and
it.
stuff him in there.
yeah, that was horrible.
I kind of
Absolutely
want to
horrible.
try it.
I mean, I guess with these shadowlings, I mean, I don't give a shit. We can maim them, kill them, whatever way we see fit. So we can stuff a few in there.
you know,
Like, how many?
you guys questioned me this entire time.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be moving out here soon, so do what you need. And he kind of starts walking back.
I have some holy water.
Okay.
Can I see if there's any hand axes?
In the chest?
No, in the store, Mr.
Oh.
DM Sama.
You can go look.
Okay.
I have some
Man,
flint steaks.
you know we're going past the capital, right? You should be able to get some access there as well. I mean, I assume.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, you can have a check here as well. Might as well double check. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'll check.
Okay. So about 2 hours go by. Yeah, you don't find you find like a hand axe, but it's more like definitely for wood cutting.
I mean, I think if we don't find it immediately in like a shop, I think we would just not bother.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not really a tool that you would use or see in combat. So, but he
Yeah,
is
fuck.
trying his hardest to sell you this axe, though.
Fuck the. I mean, we're not stupid.
This doesn't look like I could kill anything with this.
No, you
like,
could kill a tree with it, I guess.
it's like, oh yeah, if it cuts down a tree, you can cut down a person, and yeah,
Could probably kill several normal people in their sleep with it.
see, there you go.
That's a
Yeah.
good idea. We have a war to fight, buddy. Keep your axe and cut some trees.
I've killed plenty of people in their sleep. I don't need a wood cutting axe to do that.
Fine, go, just go. Don't buy my awesomely beautiful
keep your
carved
ass-
axe.
Fantastic, man.
Is that a chip in the blade?
And he just takes it and he's like, no more looking at it either. Starts walking away.
Let's fucking go, boys.
So, you guys kind of keeping an eye out and notice where a bunch of the remaining people that are more suited for combat-ish, and you see kind of the four court members just kind of standing there talking, and nobody looks like they're instantly ready to go, and they're waiting on you guys. It just looks like they're waiting for a couple of things, and after like another 20-ish minutes, you all start to head out with the whole group. So, let's see.
I'm up front.
Da, da, da,
I want to feel like I'm leading the army.
Sure.
Group of people. It's
There's not a formation to this. It's just
No.
casual
Yeah.
strolling.
Casual strolling. I just purposely want to be in the front just so it feels like I'm leading them.
You're getting
Okay.
looks from a lot of people. Some that are just ignoring you, and some that are like laughing a little bit.
I'm not in my costume.
So let's see.
Unless they want me to be. I mean, no.
Okay, so
I didn't prepare enlarge reduce, or I would have cast it.
all right, so it's going to take about
Reduced.
No, enlarge.
4 days and a half for you guys to get there. So, over this course of time, is anybody doing anything?
Probably we're not together with the other people. Just complain a lot. It's like, hate traveling so much.
Yeah, it's as you guys even come across the very first night, and again, it's like there's not really an order to how like people sleep. Some they just throw their stuff down and just fall and sleep. Like there's not campfires in certain areas, or staying. It's just people fall and go to sleep. There's some that appear to obviously be keeping guard, but other than that, you could tell it's either this is the most I guess you could say untrained, or they're just not worried in these areas. But anybody doing anything the first night?
So, Arissa.
Yeah.
I was curious to ask you about your mom like what you did during your month. I know we didn't really have a lot of time because we kind of hurried here. Um, so besides everything you did you, besides doing all the traveling from Ace's old house to the capital, was there anything else that you did?
Trying to figure out how to get to this place, and that's what I figured. Like essentially figured out in like what 20 minutes after all that research was done. Because I should have
Mhm.
looked the easy way first. Otherwise, not that much. It's mostly just trying to rebuild that place so that we have somewhere to go to. Although I don't know what kind of mess all of that, the whole material plane is right now. Probably a big ass mess. So once we're done fighting here, I think we're gonna be fighting again there. Fun, right?
Yeah, Joy. Seems like we're always fighting something.
That's life. I mean, there's a like when you can do the things that we can do, then you sort of have a responsibility to do it. And that's the reason I want to have to have like a little place where we could go and relax, I guess. Where it's sort of safe.
That's kind of why I kept the costume. I dressed up was to keep helping. I guess in some ways was just to help get over with what happened at sea. And
Yeah, I'm wondering how much Kuma dying has to do with the fact that a demon titan is released, or a titan wielding demons as weapons is released on the material plane. Who knows?
my fault.
I mean, it's no one's fault. I mean, apparently she gave the thumbs up that she would manage, and then she didn't, and it's just how it is. It's not anyone's fault in that sense. We all were beset on different sides, attacked by creatures we'd never seen before, on their terrain. So I think we did as best as we could, considering.
Yeah, I get. I mean, I guess part of the reason I dressed up was because Green Goblin didn't fail. I didn't. When I was dressed up, I wasn't a failure that didn't save her or anyone else. I always felt like I was there. I was quick enough. I was able to stop whatever was going to happen.
Can't save everyone. And sometimes you lose the people close to you. Just how it is, sadly. You can try, but just because you failed doesn't mean that you're a failure. It just means that you didn't succeed once and you can't always win. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the amount of things that went tits up, but then we also managed to, beat Lily at her own home game. We managed to bring back the orb to where it belonged. We also did stop the dragon. We did a bunch of good things. So
Yeah.
just because you failed once doesn't mean you're a failure. I mean, people, if they look at what I did, they could see that I also failed a bunch of times. But then if you look at that challenge that we did, people would say like, "Oh, so good, he didn't fail once." I mean, like, they wouldn't see me as a failure, right? All these people here, and like she sort of gestures to all the people lying around and standing around. I mean, the only part that they've seen of us is that we're extremely capable and that we did everything with ease. So they wouldn't see us as failure. So
No.
to them, we're awesome. I mean, we are awesome, but even our potato hating friend over there.
Alec,
Like
Yeah.
we had a cloudy
as
friend.
as you hear them like talking for a moment before they even mention your name, uh, you notice just going off your passive that there seems to be slightly like there's people walking around and guarding mostly because there's a ton of people asleep. Uh, you just kind of listening to things and just kind of winding down yourself. Happen to notice that there's a little bit more of them closer to you guys than there is out there. But then you kind of hear Arissa who mentions your name.
And then the curse word.
The potato. The P word. I'm sorry, I don't understand why that like looks at it. Like I don't understand why that cloud of shit is constantly around him. It's so weird. It's like even when he's sleeping, it's just there.
You think
It's
that
his
was bad?
homies.
You should have been there for the month he was with me when I tried to eat food.
You eat spiders, they don't go bad.
Yes, they do. Like when you see a spider turn green, and with its legs already kicked up, like
I mean, isn't that just food for you?
no.
I think
It
it
was
stops being
awful.
food once it's green.
Like
And
once it's
moldy.
green and it tasted awful.
It's like there's no part of you that's just like maybe I shouldn't eat this.
Usually not, but when it got to that point, that part of me is just like maybe I should eat that. When it got to that point, or when you have a bone that's wiggling around, following you.
That's just messed up.
Are you talking about Wormy?
Yes,
I miss Wormy. He was fun.
Why do you call a bone wormy? It's not a worm, it's a
Because it
bone.
wiggled.
it moves like one. That's why I called it worm.
Yeah.
Well, as that night goes,
Somebody just lay next to us. What the hell is wrong with these people?
as you guys continue to travel, anything this day?
That's just some random chatter, but other than that.
Yeah.
So we're on day
Keeping
11.
it. Yep.
Yes.
I guess I'm just looking around, making sure we're still good on the sides. I guess
Okay. Uh,
checking our.
we will continue. Let me just on day 12. Okay. Anything this night as you guys are slowly getting closer and closer to the capital?
I wonder what the Feywild. What's the Feywild like? Alec, is there like killer potatoes that we have to watch out for?
No, potatoes there are good. They behave.
They know their place.
They know their place.
They know their place on the food chain.
At the bottom?
Potatoes here are wild. I don't understand. They have too much
Dude.
power.
So
As
when, so when you say they know their place, are you saying like they don't like you don't have like a potato like something like a giant potato monster attacking you or anything like that?
No. Definitely no. No potato monster. Potatoes are food,
Okay.
not monsters.
Well, I mean the way you've been attacking potatoes, I've just assumed that there was a giant potato monster and that's why you attack it so much.
No,
Kinda wish I
potatoes
still
here
had
are
Zoe with
cursed.
major image. Just giant potato monster comes walking towards the group from the woods. But I don't have Zoe anymore, but I wish I did.
He misses his character.
Unlucky.
Just for the potato pranks.
I will go ahead and advance us to the capital, so that'll be a day and a
Oh,
half.
I thought you were gonna be like, all right, I guess I gotta bring
Yeah,
out this
Zoe
potato
just
monster I've
walks
been
out of the
saving.
woods.
He's just dressed like in a giant potato costume. Rawr! Kind of like the banana costumes that people wear, just potato. It's like
I
ah.
can see your face sticking out of the potato.
disguise self does allow that. You could look like a giant potato shape or a human shaped kind of like a potato.
It's messed up.
Someone,
So are we on
someone
day
launches,
13 now or day 12
Hold on.
in the
someone
Feywild?
shoots a fireball at you and you're a giant potato monster. Does that mean you're fried or baked?
Baked, I think.
Disintegrated.
I think you're baked when you get fireballed, right? Because you would be fried if you dropped into a pot of boiling oil.
I consider that burnt shit.
Yeah, that's
well,
sort of what the
Bird.
oven does, right?
you're
It's
on
burnt
day
potato.
14 because we went ahead and
14.
skipped one extra day. Yeah, day 14.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, the material plane is like burning. Like,
Everything's on fire. Okay, so you guys, as you guys arrive to the capital, and even the night before, you could kind of see it in the distance. It's very, it's almost very just majestic in a way that you'd see the walls, and you can see like what looks like. Think of just like natural growth on it, and a part of you might think that, oh, like clearly nobody's taking care of this, but it's like when you kind of look at it, it actually looks really good. It looks like it's a painting of something almost. And so it's like, oh, you know what? No, I changed my mind. That actually looks that does look good. But as you get into the city, there's not. It's not like it's overcrowded, but at the same time, it's not like it's empty. You see a little bit more people that appear to be dressed as warriors than you do civilians. Uh, but there is shops open. There is like food areas. It's just not a lot of them. But as you guys arrive, Lucian has mentioned to you guys that uh, we'll probably finish the rest of the day here. So if you guys want to do anything you want, you can. And then the main purpose is we're going to gather and make sure everybody is ready to continue progressing. Plus, they're waiting on hearing word from the other unit, and they want to try to be at best close to the to hitting attacking together. So, anything you guys want to do here?
Hand axes.
I think I'm gonna go look at that one magic, like if there's any magic shop here or not, just for fun.
Okay. Uh. Okay. Yeah. Easy enough to do. And I think what we'll do is we'll stop for just a second. If you guys want to catch a drink, grab something to eat, we'll be right back. In just 1 second.
Grab something to eat. Oh.
Oh
Hey,
my
do you?
gosh.
I have a question
Capitalism.
about a spell for later on.
All right, so
Oh,
while
God.
I don't have it yet, but I have a question about it for later.
the players robbed all of my stores, so there's nothing left there if anybody ever wanted to shop. But anyways, welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
So, you're looking for a magic shop. Yes, there is indeed a magic shop.
Whoa. The first one I've seen in a year.
There's been others. Okay, so as you go into it, are you just browsing, looking around?
I think I'm just looking for trinkets, like little small weird shits.
Okay. Um, you kind of go into about like 2 to 3 seem to kind of be open, and they all have something a little bit more specific. Um, no, you can go higher. Each one they had a couple of things like smaller things that you either already have, like for an example, let's say potions, or there's some that have again smaller. But the three that stood out the most, let's see, was one of them possessed a whip, and you're like, okay, this isn't something that I care about, but you see it
Not
on
my style.
the back that it represents almost like a spine,
Ugh.
and
That's awesome.
they pretty much told you, like, while this thing can hurt, it can also heal. Uh, the but when you were like, no, it's not what I'm really looking for, you even come across a shield that seems to be just covered in ice, and they're like, you can always use protection. And you're just, that's still not necessarily what I'm looking for. But the third one that you go to and you're asking about like these small trinkets and stuff like that, one kind of puts a little bottle on the counter and it's just this.
The bottle.
It's a tonic that, let's just say, it has a nice kick to it, and after a little bit, tends to kick others.
There's just looks at the shopkeeper. It's like, it's like, you know, I'm a wizard, right? You can't bullshit me like the hobo that lives next door.
No, I'm honestly not trying to trick you. This is something that is very hard to obtain, only from uh, the. And he's like trying to make sure there's like nobody in the shop, and he's like, from the airplane. It has a mixture of alcoholics and a little bit of kick of something else that once you drink, well, you're drunk for sure. But it's the after effects that just, if you feel like you're going into something that you might feel surrounded by, this will kind of keep you safe once.
Once. I love the once.
It's enough. Let's just say it's enough to put people off of their feet.
How much would what this one put you back?
Well, and he kind of slowly slides it back to him, and he's like, "These are extremely hard to obtain, and what about 2,000 gold for it?"
Rose just looks at him or them and just goes, and just turns around and just goes.
Wait. I can lower the price a little bit if you like.
Like half turns around, raises an eyebrow.
what seems reasonable to you?
I mean, you're the person trying to convince me.
I am, but I also am let's you say, somebody who works well with his own customer. Wants to make sure you can feel like you have a voice. Please, what do you think?
I mean, I think we're so far. It's not really doable. I think. I mean, if you're already sitting at 2,000 gold, poof, that's a lot of money.
Okay, okay. What about 1,200? These are still extremely hard to get, as I have to work with a traveling salesman who kind of helps trade through different planes, and he has to acquire more and more inventory the more I use.
It's fine. It's like I think we'll do fine without. I mean, we're just going to go defend this entire place, but you know, it is what it is, right?
Okay, and kind of puts it back and is like, I
Yeah.
tried, but
Yeah. Let's just check, and mostly if you had anything fun.
anything fun?
I mean, that's like, don't you sell anything fun? It's like, or you just try to be serious here?
Well, there. Let me go have a look. Let me read this. Okay, yeah, no. And he's like, sorry, I don't necessarily have something fun. I mean, to me, this is fun, but
Well, sure, maybe we'll meet again then. Have a good day.
alrighty then.
Let's stroll out.
Uh,
Alright, hand access.
Hand access.
Okay. Easy enough to come by hand access. How many?
Okay, I have 2. So can I get 4 more?
Sure.
Let me put there. Okay, I'll get 4 new hand axes.
Okay.
Sort of feels like Tay is like the barbarian rogue. Instead of carrying like a bunch of daggers, they carried like a bunch of hand axes.
Yeah, you're definitely not wrong there. Um.
I got
Hand
it
axe in
ready
a boot.
too.
Hand
I
axe in
have
a
it
boot.
ready.
These are like not like the
I'm not actually attacking. I was just showing that.
these are like not the greatest of shape, but they're definitely not the worst. So it's like kind of like 10 gold for all of them.
Okay. I added another new to it, so I was just showing that.
What about the old new hand axes?
Hmm.
Um,
Good point.
as you're taking the hand axes and stuff like that, and they look really sparkly and shiny though. But he
Ooh, pretty.
gives them to you, and um, you pay him for it, and he's all right. Thank you very much. And as you guys go to head on your way, uh, we'll say Tay, you do notice that he kind of puts like another, like he kind of like reaches out of a like a side that had a bunch of like weapons and stuff like that, and reach out, puts another one on the table. Looks like he drops a cube on it and walks away as you guys are walking out. It's like it almost looks like he drops like a piece of ice on it, but it looks weird.
Hmm.
So, what are you guys doing now?
What you humming about?
Ah, you just dropped a block of ice on these axes. That's how they get
See,
rusted.
that's what I call fun. Let's go back.
Oh, okay.
I just look at it. I just look at the cube of ice on it and just go. I just stare at it.
Uh,
I just look at the guy. What does that do?
as you can see, he kind of like walked away for a second, and he's like hearing like the sound of you guys coming. He's like, "Oh, yes, something okay?
Oh, wait, like what's that? What does that thing do?
Oh, it leans." And you guys can see at least the ones that have high perception for sure, which Podan and everybody but Arissa's
Yeah.
definitely paying attention to this. The cube is slowly moving. Like it looks like it's covering the blade, but it's just slowly moving. And as it's the longer you guys wait and kind of watch, the spot where it used to be is like sparkly white.
Could you do
What
that for my
happens when
great axe?
What happens when the spores come into contact with it?
When what?
No, I think Leroy was asking the DM.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
happens when the spores come into contact with it?
They disappear.
That is like the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Can you clean my great axe?
um,
I mean,
I mean, sure, but it takes a while.
well, I'll be here for a day.
Until tomorrow.
I still got blood from my, I mean, not from my arm, but from something else. Definitely not my arm.
Sure, and he like kind of puts what he has, and he's like just like the axe that was on the table. He's just like picks it up, still kind of balancing the cube on. He's like, just put it here, and then he kind of like tips it where it just kind of slides, and then it just plops on it, and he's just puts the one that he was holding back in the thing. He's like, just come back later. It will be here.
So cool how it moves.
Yeah. It was a gift from a friend, but
Man. This thing's so cool. This is like the best thing I've seen here.
We're just watching this and like, God,
he's
this
just
is
like
great.
staring, and he's just like,
Like instead of us going somewhere else, we're just gonna sit there and watch the thing clean.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, it's just fascinating.
Okay.
I mean, it's normal to you, but to us, it's fun. It's like really interesting.
Okay. And he's just
Did I
like,
pay you? Did I pay you for cleaning this, or no?
I mean, no. It's okay.
Okay.
Hey, do you have 1,000 gold?
Me?
Just all of you in general.
No.
1,000 gold.
I got 1,000 silver.
I also have 1,000 silver, but not 1,000 gold.
I was wondering if we could buy an agate, but I guess not.
What's an agate?
It's a gem.
Oh! No.
Mm.
For some reason, my brain didn't comprehend the word. I was just like, Arissa would know everything about it. That's the whole point of her character. She would know exactly what that gem is.
Yeah.
So I got 166 gold.
I got 329.
I had about 300, but then I bought a gem, and then somebody died and took the gem with them.
Unlucky.
Just don't worry about me.
I have 10 gold.
Nice.
I had to. Joseph was not ready for that.
No, I came across something. I'm dying because of what this is.
Oh.
Why did you look up $1,000?
No, just
Nope.
just
Okay.
sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted.
Alec, you want to do anything here? I mean, it's your sort of your home in a way, I guess.
Hey, look, there's a potato eating contest. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Oh, those potato contests.
Nope.
Those are actually very interesting.
Well, what's interesting about them?
Oh,
How many potatoes you get shoved down your throat?
what? No, the
What?
potato contest. You eat a couple, and whoever can out, it's like a battle royale type thing. You eat a few, and then whoever is the last one surviving gets to take some.
Are they poisonous?
No, they
Then how are you suffering?
they actually
How's it?
give you a benefit.
Hmm.
Death to potatoes.
Well,
Well,
Die,
go and eat
potato,
them then.
die.
what are you talking about?
She had a bad experience with a potato.
Oh yeah,
You
she wouldn't like this contest then.
Kill the potatoes on the material realm.
You can see
Ate a
he
potato
like
right in front of her.
They have
he
big
he
potato
kind of
monsters
he
there.
kind of pushes a basket behind something, and he's just right.
Right.
That was
Anyway, if you have
super
nothing else
sudden.
to, if you have nothing else to do, then I mean, I guess we'll sit there and look at the thing a bit, and then I guess do other things.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, what other things?
Nothing. Just walk around, look at things. I guess.
Okay.
Nothing in particular. I have nothing in particular I want to do.
Okay. As you guys just walk around, like there's even a couple of stores that you walk through, or not walk through, but walk by
There's
where
potato flavored chocolate.
no, that the store itself is closed. There's even one that you come across where like uh that looks like it's advertising self open, but it's only because the shopkeep is just kind of going through his store, but the doors were locked as well. But other than that, there's nothing much. So, anybody doing anything specific, or just wait for the day to end?
Hmm. Oh, I got an idea. I'll go to. Is there a clothing shop?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go there. I got an idea.
Okay.
Up. Look for the shop. Excuse me.
Yes.
I have a question. I need help with something.
Okay. 1 second. And you can see like a kind of like an elven woman comes up and just, yes. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if I could if you could help me install some attachments to this. I'm gonna pull out my costume.
Interesting. Well, what are you wanting done to this?
Uh, could we get some spikes on the knuckles or on the gauntlet, like on the wrist or something?
Well, as fabric? Because we don't carry.
If I can buy, I can go buy some spikes if I need to.
Hmm. Well, we don't have anything as gauntlets, but are you wanting this out of all metal?
Uh, not quite. Still want to be able to move around in it, but just some spikes on the knuckles there.
Hmm. Well, I can make des like a glove design, but it would definitely involve working with the blacksmith to try and work his way into it. But if things go wrong with it, it could take a while. Are you in a rush for this, or
No,
Yes.
I
uh?
mean yes. Sorry, yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, this would probably take more than a day or so to do. Got to get the measurements of your hands, and that stuff can be pretty easy, but it would depend on with the blacksmith if he has the tools available, if he has to make them, and how often he rips the clothing. He tends to rip some of them sometimes when I have to work with him. So,
Oh. You think we got time, Marissa, or no?
I mean, you can leave it there and we can come back for it, but the chances of us coming back for it are kind of small, so it's up to you. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be done in time.
Yeah, probably not. Thanks anyway. I guess no worries.
okay. I'm sorry I couldn't help.
It's all right.
Okay. And kind of like disappointed that she couldn't help you, and just kind of like goes back to doing what she was doing. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. We will push forward, which is here. You guys are now on your waking up on your 15th day.
I better go pick up my great axe.
Yep. Easy enough. You go and pick it up. It is sparkly clean. Like
Wow.
a little bit too bright. Like kind of like when you bring it out into the light and it just reflects and you're like, ugh. It's almost like a just like a shining beacon just sitting in the light.
I'll try and like twist it so I can show how bright it is by flashing somebody in the eye with it.
You're flashing like a crowds on both sides. Imagine like a lighthouse, but instead of the light going one way, it's going both ways. So every time you like try to turn it, the light's just also hitting from a different angle, blinding other people.
Someone's just saying, "Ah, my eyes!"
Yeah.
This is really shiny.
Oh, well, I'm glad it worked out for you. If you need anything, feel free to come back.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So, as you guys,
It's really shiny, guys.
Yeah, I can see. I was just like holds my hand, like I can see you. I guess the shadow creatures won't like the fucking shining of light in their eyes, I guess.
Probably not.
Probably
You
I'm
guys,
just gonna cast light spell at it.
and almost like it
Oh,
doesn't,
gosh.
it doesn't do anything. It's already bright as it is.
Oh god.
This is the cleanest it's ever been, though.
It's almost like there was no change to it, so you don't know if like this is the brightest it could be, or the natural light reflecting off of this is just brighter.
Probably the last thing.
Gosh, this is the cleanest it's ever been. I mean, all the dry blood from me, some other people, and some other animals on it.
Like even every now and then when you try to clean it, there's like this one stain you definitely could never get, and that thing is gone.
That was the one on my arm. That was the stain I put on it. Oh, it's so great to get it out.
So you guys reconvened with Lucian, and he's just. It seems as the other unit is going great, and they should be fine. So we're going to continue pushing. So, we will. Yeah. I am going to fast pace this.
Vroom vroom.
Vroom. Vroom.
Boom. Want to make sure. Yeah, that is 2 days. That you guys. Let's see. Okay. Yeah.
2 more days.
Mm-hmm. So that would be 17 days. Okay. As you guys are like kind of traveling with this this really massive army, and now as it's like once they left the capital, there was a small bit of organization to them, and then the next day, it's like they're slowly getting more and more organized in ways. And you can see as you guys were traveling, it seems like they all stopped. Now, here's the question. Where are you guys at in terms of this? Uh, there's 3 members with you guys, 3 of the court members. Lucian, who's in the back. You have I got to remember their names. Yeah. You got Rakul, who is in the middle, and then you got Pyrus, who's up front. So
I'd probably be with Pyrus.
okay, will be everybody else.
I probably follow Tay.
I'll probably just be hanging around Lucian.
Okay. Alec.
Would stay around the rest of I think.
Fair enough.
We split the
So
party.
for
No, we
Tay,
split the party.
for Tay and Podan, well, this time it's okay when you split the party because there's a massive army between you guys.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. Like the one time, it's fine.
As you
The
guys,
one time it's okay.
Podan and Tay, as you guys are kind of up front with him, he's not necessarily paying you guys mind, but like if you guys were to ask him a question, like more than likely he answers.
Which one is this?
Pyrus, the male Leonin.
I like your armor.
But you guys stop, and as he kind of gives the signal for the whole army to stop, you can see what what appears to be about 3 to 4 other Leonins, almost like they're running to you guys. And everybody stops, and he's as these 4 kind of run up to him, and he's just, "Is everything okay? What's going on?" And they explain that there is another army coming this way. And this is the one that mostly took over Kai Elenar. And he's just, so it seems like this is where we're going to do our fight. And he kind of turns back and he's just looking at some of the front ones that's with him. And he's, "Give the word to start preparing. It seems like our enemies have decided to come join us instead." And so the very first line kind of quickly goes through the whole army explaining what's happening. And once they do, they all start to kind of like doing formations, getting things quickly set up. As he looks back to the other 4, and he's just, "Please head further back. Well, we got some healers back there that'll take care of you." And they quickly go back, and he turns to you, Tay and Podan. He's just, "You might want to head back too. Find out where we're gonna need everybody at."
Oh. Alright.
And so he starts out giving commands and stuff like this. So about a minute or 2 later, actually about 4 to 5 minutes later, because they stop at Cool first, and he's giving out like a more detailed of what people need to be doing. But finally, the news reaches back to you guys that the other army is approaching, and Lucian's just, "What consists of this army? Is it a bunch of the Darklings, or is it?" "No, it's some of your kind as well." And he's just, you can like almost hear like a small like growlish Arissa and Alec kind of coming from him. He's just, "Thank you." Turns to you two, and he's just, "Seems as we have unfinished business to be taken care of. So,
Well, guess we're gonna do some indiscriminate killing.
I would prefer you guys to stay back here, but you need to go find Rakul. wherever he's at to be probably the most safest place. I'm pretty sure I have a score to continue settling.
No, didn't you kill the fucker?
And he's just no. Unfortunately, he got away.
Well, finish your job this time then.
You can count on it. And as he kind of turns for a second, and he turns back and uh, places a hand on your shoulder, Riss, and he's just,
Mm.
please, stay safe, okay?
I always do.
Um,
Probably the most out of all of us.
and he turns to you, Alec, and he's just, you need to keep her safe.
I'll do my best, as I always do.
And as he starts to turn and starts to walk away, you can kind of hear a little bit. He's as he says, "Show me what those light mains are truly capable of." As he continues walking away.
Alec's kind of beaming up, a little bit proud, you know.
Um,
Proud boy.
Let's go fuck up some whatever the fuck's coming, right?
so as you guys kind of meet in the middle, as Rakul is kind of giving out orders, Lucian's already gone by up front. He states that not exactly knowing what's going to happen, we're going to play a more defensive role in this. And we're going to sit back, see what happens, and if it looks like we have it, we can either save our spellcasting or use them if we definitely need to. But we'll need to wait and see. So, as you all kind of watch, as a lot of the movement around you is extremely fast paced. It's people trying to quickly set up just basic things. You guys are definitely surrounded in a formation from a different source. You got about like the front end seems to be more of like lion manes. The back end seems to be more like a mixture between bugbears and hobgoblins, and then the side is more of a mixture of either beast that follows like Lucian's path, like werewolves, or just some beast in general. But as you guys consider though to wait and wait and wait, seems like
I'm gonna have cast the dome, by the way, just for it because I can.
okay. It's slowly turning to night, and you guys at least now can definitely see where the orb in the sky that you would assume it's the sun. It's not moving one side or the other. It's just it looks like something is slowly. Think of like an eclipse as it slowly goes down, and the other half is representing of like a moonlight. So there's a constant light source always around, but as it slowly shifts into the moonlight, Cool is just like, well, did they flee? Are they scared of us?
I think they're waiting for nightfall
Yeah.
to be more in the element.
And they're probably waiting for you to let your guards down. You know, for you to attack you when you're least expecting it.
Well, they definitely have us on their terrain now. I was hoping to run into them a lot quicker, but seems like you have the right idea. Very well, we need to probably start shifting a little bit if we're going to deal with theirs. And as he's like starting to say commands about like, all right, we need to start preparing for a night battle if that's what they're really going to be after. And a kind of like from the right side, somebody is like running, and the guys kind of like hold up their guards for a second, and he's, we need help. We're being slaughtered over here, and then like more people from different directions is kind of converging into the middle, stating that they have been fighting. It almost sounds like they've been fighting for a little bit now, and it's just like, what do you mean you've been fighting? Where was these signals? And uh, one of them explains like, I don't know. They've been hitting every single person that tries to flee. We just got lucky, and they're all stating this, and you guys can start to hear and see, kind of like in between the different people that are guarding you, like over their shoulders, like red eyes, as it's Don't you dare tell me you want to abort me out of my own thing. As it's been just staring, a bunch of red eyes pop up and pop up and pop up. It's Rakul is just, oh, this ain't good at all.
I just
Man,
Arissa just looks at him first time.
he says, no, but this ain't a good
Are you
situation. If they can manage to get this far, we're in some trouble.
No, better get solving some problems, right? That's what we do.
And you, as you guys are still sitting in your dome, why don't we?
Super safe here, though.
Yeah, you're definitely super safe. Nothing bad's happening to you guys.
You guys got this. You're doing great. Help us, please. You
Okay,
got this.
so-
Hold the
Don't worry.
line.
What I'm going to first go ahead and do is, why don't you guys just go ahead
Initiative.
and roll an initiative for me?
Then I have to get out my little token.
And
I'm so small.
well, you don't have to get out your token because I am going to
Haha, there you go.
shift you.
Is it a natural 20?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Does it get to be kept?
Yeah, but let me
I
roll
always
it.
never roll natural 20.
You roll again, and I'll change it.
Oh.
Are we
So-
all here or?
Yes, you're all here. You're all in the center of this. The thing I highlighted, about 70% or 60%, you'll easily find it. Just put your tokens in that little light. That will be represented as the dome.
There.
There we go.
Stay.
Yeah, make sure you click your tokens for me. There we go. 22. Put Alec out there. Cool. You guys can place yourself however you like. Alec, if you
Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, roll again, and I'll change it to 13.
Ooh, I got a 20.
You just like click it, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta.
sure,
Okay.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
to always make sure like your tokens out, and then
Okay,
hit
that's fine.
initiative.
Whip your token out, hello.
So is
Uh,
it like dark outside of the dome? Like, can we not see?
No, I'm about to get to that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna switch my vision to dark vision because I'm in the dark now.
You
Um,
also can't go
it's-
anywhere in the dome without
it's
being near
it's
the
it's moonlight. I'll tell you this. Like there is light. It's just not bright shining.
Yeah, I'm still switching it to
Do we
dark
have
vision because
anything
of
we
That's
that.
can
fine.
do out of combat, like before it starts, or no?
Yeah, I'm about to explain some things, but
Okay.
oops, I don't want that. You go away. Hold on. We still need you, just so you know.
Oh, I thought I hit it.
No.
Maybe I didn't. Let me try again.
Yeah, there's your bubble. That's your bubble.
Booble.
Okay, so
Hello.
obviously you can place you guys anywhere you want within the bubble, but as people tend to continue getting ready and stuff like that, it's kind of like you're just sitting there waiting to see them come. You're waiting for this attack to arrive, and
But it's
Uh,
dark out.
it's moonlight out, but it is dark. But it's not like I'm about to, you know. It's not like you don't have vision. I did that for a reason first.
Is Rakul in here with us?
He is, but hold on.
Oh, I was just
Um,
gonna ask him a question real quick.
As you guys are seeing like those spots of red eyes pop up everywhere, and he's just, all right. The second they seem close, we need to quickly get to those other flanks. We need to pull everybody back in here as quick as possible. Do you understand? And you can hear this, hi! Um, and as the dome is obviously not big enough to contain the surrounding troops of you guys. So the way I imagine, like, as the square, it's like right outside the square is them. And they, almost like with a flash, you see a few of them get taken out. And you see, like, standing right above them is, like, these same darklings that some of you seen before, as they're, like, pulling daggers out of their throats. And then they're just, like, looking up at the dome, like they're seeing somebody, but they don't physically lock eyes with any of you. And they just vanish. And then all of them like start to kind of gain closer back and trying to fend off some. And then that's when these red eyes come almost like a blur as they all come rushing out. And it is indeed the wolves, but something's different about them. As they all have this this more feral sense to them. Their furs are definitely like black, but it's like shadowy black. As they were just zipping through and clashing with these troops, and as they clashed back, trying to fight off, uh, they managed to kind of push them off for a moment, and they're trying to start fighting in other areas around you guys. We're cool who's standing there. If there's a question you want to ask them,
Are these things worse in daylight conditions?
I don't. They. From the last time we have dealt with them before, it helps, but doesn't necessarily do too much. And you can see he's just, I need to really check on the others. Are y'all going to be okay here?
Tay, do you want to be a beacon of light?
Sure.
Could you set down your battle axe for a second? Would you consider a battle axe sitting on the ground to not be worn or carried?
I mean, it sounds very logical.
I would like to cast daylight on the battle axe.
Okay.
A 60-foot radius of bright sunlight now surrounds Tay's battle axe, and a further 60 foot of dimmer sunlight surrounds that.
Cool. In the dome, it does.
Ah!
It doesn't go out of the dome, I can tell you that.
Yeah,
'Cause it
don't
was
worry
nice
about it.
and shiny, and now it's even more shiny. Yeah, spells don't travel through the dome, but once the dome's
Yeah, don't worry
dropped,
about it. It's gonna be
yeah.
dropped soon anyway.
But Rakul is looking at you guys and he's like, are you guys going to be okay? Once I make sure they're fine, I'll come back.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll do our best. Just get those who need help.
Yeah.
And he looks back at the back group who is not fighting anybody, but you see that they're prepared, and he's just, guys, stay close to them the best you can, okay? Yes, sir. And he's just, all right. And you see he just mystics out.
Okay.
So
Oh, we rolled some fucking good initiatives there.
yeah, you guys did.
Yeah. Well, everyone except for Alec.
As this battle is happening and other like right around you guys, the front had to kind of open itself to help push back some of these. You guys can see about I would like to be accurate. Okay. About just 60 feet from you guys. Something that seems familiar, but it also appears to be changed in a more feral-like way.
Is it Dickwick?
No. Do this. Do this.
It's like if it's Dickwick, I'm waiting for Lucian to show up.
Stick pick.
This.
Hmm.
And
Dark wanker.
this.
Dark.
Let me shed some light on this situation.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Soon there's gonna be a lot more light.
Turn it off. Save changes.
Oh.
It's like on the on the seventh night of the 7th day, look towards the east and you will see the light.
He just holds up the battle axe.
And then like suddenly rides a horse, has like a white robe on. It's Taylor
I
White.
could wild shape.
Yeah.
Tay the White. Tay the White. No longer Tay the Gray.
Could wild shape. There's one more spell I want to get off before I go into a wild shape.
No,
Uh,
just for the meme.
but
The Fellowship
If-
of the Soul Hunters.
if you guys
Oh,
want
Gandalf?
to, Tay, since
Gotta
you,
be kidding me.
if anybody wants to make an insight, you can.
Oh, Insight, I'm really good at those.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Insight is like my best stat, right? No, it's not. It's my worst.
Oh, totally.
No, strength is my worst, but there's not that many strength things. Insight 13, yay.
7.
7, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You definitely don't know this. It seems familiar, but it's not. But you can see this kind of grayish. It feels like it has a tint of white to it, but it's just this massive werewolf as it's slowly stepping forward, and its eyes just pure white. Unlike all the rest that are like red, and it's just sitting there in this form, and it's just as more start to go out and attack the other the guards that were around you guys. So as we start this off, dun dun dun. Here's this guy. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
So, for clarification, in a sense, there's that would be really too much to really have on here. But you guys do have pretty much allies to the right and left. So, to make this easy, allies and enemies. And again, it would really be kind of like too much to do.
I mean, yeah, no. It's like, deal with your shit and then shit happens.
So about like right here and right here. Okay, so there's allies and enemies there in the two red containers. Something will happen at the end or at the beginning of the whole new round. So at this current moment, as they're fighting off to the sides, he is going to. Oops. He's going to run up like right there and help assist destroying your line. Orisa.
I just look at everyone. Are we ready, boys?
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
we are.
No.
Oh, time to get ready. And I walk forward outside of the dome, and the dome drops at that point. And I go like, "Sup, motherfuckers!"
I just imagine
And
Harissa's just doing them like, what's up?
and then she's gonna cast maybe I should have said this to Joseph, but have fun with this bullshit. She's gonna throw 10 copper coins into the air and gonna cast animate objects.
Oh, joy. Okay. We'll say there's like a
swarm of bullshit.
We'll say there's like 5 points like orbiting your hand on both sides to be 10. So you have 5 coins just circling your hand like in orbit.
Let's see. I'm just gonna look up the specifics on the spell. See how much movement they own. 30 feet is what they have. Okay. How far is 30 feet? Okay, I'm just gonna hover around me at the moment, waiting for any. Like I give them the bonus action, the command to defend us.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna move myself a little bit first before I cast, because I just realized I could just move to that guy, and I'm just gonna like send the entire swarm on that guy.
Okay. As he's like kind of like rushing towards this, and like as you kind of like step out and you step in his direction and just like release all of this, and it's like as he's doing this sprint, just looks and sees all this. How much?
Okay, well, this is gonna be a lot of attacks. Let's see. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So
What's his AC?
Or
There's 2 natural ones in there, and a natural 20.
there is 2 natural ones.
let me have this up, by the way. Should have.
And a 2.
It's been so long since we had combat as well. I didn't even. Okay.
Yeah.
For this, it is that. So success, success, failure, failure, success, success, failure, failure, success, success. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 were a success.
Okay, so it's gonna be. I'm just gonna roll 5d4 plus. What is 5 times 4? That's 20, right?
20.
So this is for the non-crits, and for the one that was a crit. 2d4 plus 4. So a total of
43?
43 damage. Yeah.
Nice. As he's just barreling through, and all of this like catch him off guard as well. They hurt.
Which one was this with that hit?
The bottom one.
The one at the bottom.
Bottom one.
Anything else?
And then with the rest of my movement, I'm just gonna take a little step back to Alec again.
Okay. Your dome had failed.
It's disappeared, yeah.
So, hey.
Alright,
There's a 60-foot radius of light just shining off of you, Tay.
Alright, I'll run. I'm gonna run right here.
A beacon of hope.
And I would like to rage.
You rage.
And I'll take out the shiny, clean, holy, or shiny, clean, not holy, bright, sunny, great axe, and recklessly attack.
Okay.
Oh.
As you even bring out your axe to get it ready, you can see this. You know what? Make an insight check.
Oh, inside. Do it.
God, I'm terrible at these.
Yeah, well, one of these days I'll have to work. Okay, yeah.
7.
There's just something about it that just feels familiar, but you kind of just can't understand it. And you kind of start to get ready and have your blood starting to pump. Yeah, you start to swing at it 2 times as it like was caught off guard by this ballista of attacks.
First attack. Oh my gosh. Was not ready for that.
Yeah, the 22 and 26 hit.
So we got 13, 22, 23 points, and then the second one would have been 10 minus the so that'd be 23 on the first attack and 10 damage on the second attack.
Okay. Yeah, he was not expecting you guys to pop out of that and just wail on him. You can even see as well the light is like it's like even just blinding him as well, and it's just like it's not helping. Not helping him.
No.
Podan.
My turn. You said
Yeah.
these things are werewolves?
They appear to be, yeah.
I'd like to look at the big one and cast me a spell.
Okay.
And if he is a shape changer of any kind, He'll be rolling this save as a disadvantage.
Oh, I know what spell's coming out.
That's
Moonbeam.
low damage.
Yeah. I mean, it's
not
alright.
too low, but
It's
What does he
okay.
need to roll?
Constitution save, I believe, at disadvantage. Let
Yeah.
me read through it. Yeah, con save, disadvantage.
Okay.
As a 40-foot tall pillar of light shines down directly on him.
Okay. Fair enough.
If he's a shape changer of any kind, it's at disadvantage.
A 16.
That is my exact saving throw. He still takes half damage, but
So 12.
yeah, 12.
Okay.
That was my action. And the movement, I'm just going to step back here.
How does it feel to have all of those particles on your back, Alec?
He's not
I
okay
don't
with
think
it.
Both Arista and Alec are inside of this raid.
I think we're fine at this point. It's like it's combat. I don't give a shit anymore.
Alec cares.
As long as it's not like a big visible like.
I can't see it anymore anyway, so it's fine.
Do you
Yeah,
want to
as
see
long as
it?
it's not.
No, I can't. I
but-
can't. I physically can't anyway.
As
Do you
we
want to though?
No.
as we shift to the next one, like just this giant moonbeam just railing on top of this, and you can see like a little bit of smoke kind of coming off, but like it doesn't look like he's flinching to it at all. Just this pure white eye staring at you guys. He. Okay. He's going to dart behind that tree. He is. Let's see. What are you going to do? Yeah. He's as well coming right there. He's actually going to. No, I want to say you have to be within my box if you want to attack. So sucks to be you. The DM had told you no.
No, good sir. Good day.
There we go.
Good day.
Okay. So that was the.
I said good day.
Alec, what you doing as they are slowly getting closer and closer?
I guess I would just spawn my weapon, the spiritual weapon. This one.
Spiritual weapon.
That's all I could do.
I mean, it can also instantly attack. So if you want to
as
put
it
it on
comes
this guy.
out on a bonus action, it can attack.
Oh.
And if you have a cantrip that deals damage, you could also use that.
Yeah, you can also use a cantrip like
Sacred
what do you have?
Flame
Like Sacred Flame or something, yeah.
Or
there you go. There's your
Toll of
spiritual
the
weapon. You should be able to control it.
mean,
Where?
So this one is the one we've been fucking up.
You just
one up here on the bottom.
try your height. Just try to highlight it with your mouse, and if not, then you can create your own.
No, I can't. I
Okay.
don't know what you're asking me to move. Sorry.
No,
Like
it's
the thing
fine.
next to my icon.
You just go on the top left. Go down to what looks like an art drawing or whatever, and you should be.
Where?
What
Sorry.
if you just use the second Alec token and put a little red dot on it or something?
Yeah, you could do that too. Just throw out another Alec token.
Might be easier.
How do we make another token? Sorry, I don't understand.
Same way you did the first one.
Yeah, you just go to your characters and right click on your name. Not right click, but left click,
Just-
hold, and drag out. So this would be your token. I got
right.
it.
And then put a little red
Yeah,
dot
please.
on it.
There you
I
go.
literally have no idea where you're telling me to look. Thank you.
There's your spiritual weapon. It looks just like you.
Oh my god.
Which one's the
and you
real
can-
Al?
I believe you can spawn spiritual weapon anywhere within like 30 feet of you,
20 feet.
and then move it. Is it 20
60
feet?
Oh
You
yes.
spawn it
Where
within
you
60
spawn it,
feet.
it can only move 20 feet on its
Yeah.
turn.
You can spawn it 60 feet wherever you want it, but
So anywhere within 60 feet of you, wherever you want this thing. And then it can move another 20 feet after that. So if you wanted to do this and then have it move another 5 feet, you could.
Okay.
so
So yeah, we said we're fucking up the one at the bottom where Tay is, right?
yeah, that's the one that so far has been dealt the damage
Am I able to reach that?
with your spiritual weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, you could spawn it right there beside.
Yeah,
it.
that's where you could spawn it if you wanted. I just threw it out there for you.
I'm okay. Yeah, I would spawn it.
Which side of the creature do you want it on?
Wizard won't get advantage anyway because it's an object.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then just use your spell attack to see if it hits.
I guess it's this one, right? Wait, hold on.
Should
I'm
have
just
one.
checking.
You should have one in your boxes of spells. Or attacks, sorry. On your main page.
Okay. So I think that's right.
There you
I'm
go.
not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Sorry.
Yeah, the 26 hits, so you've done 8 damage to it.
Small
Dang.
damage.
And that stays up, so you won't have to mark another spell slot for it. It just stays out. It's not concentration. It's only a bonus action. It just sits there the whole time.
So are you doing anything else?
You could also do a cantrip if you have like Toll of the Dead or Sacred Flame.
Sacred
I have Sacred
Flame.
Flame. Yeah.
It's up to you. What you doing?
Mm.
Are you standing there, moving, attacking, defending?
I'm gonna stay here, but yes, this.
Is that on the same guy?
target? Yeah.
You're bullying this one guy.
He just wants to like fighting.
You know, his name's Dave, too, probably.
No, it's David.
But he does take the hit as you just go in and as he just erupts in flames. You can see it from the bright light and the flames just being on, like he tends to just kind of crumble and fall away. But you can see not like ash, but like pieces of what appear to be of like an actual humanoid. So, good
Who
job.
took him down?
Yeah.
Oh, one down.
As-
Leader boy.
As he starts to see this happen and see like all the targets just wailing on him. Yeah. We'll do that. He's gonna go like right here. And as you guys were all just releasing your attacks on that bottom one, he just kind of looks at his claws, and he just does this. And going from first to last, does a 15 hit you, Arissa?
No. Shield.
Okay. Alec, does a 28 hit you?
Maybe.
And
This is against armor class, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And-
I mean, I think.
And unfortunately, does a 9 hit you, Podan?
Yes.
Oh.
No, if I was Teller, yes. But no,
Mm.
not as Podin.
So what's really
Teller
funny
had a
about this?
horrible AC.
What's really funny about this is the second one hitting Alec was a crit, but then the third one was a nat 1.
Unlucky.
Nice.
So Alex just taking all of the damage of that. Okay, but as this happens, you all like feel that same familiar of what this is,
I know who this motherfucker is.
but as this happens, there's like a reddish black wave that hits you three. And Arissa, you quickly like throwing up your shield tends to block it, but it feels like you feel the dread as it goes through you. You don't take the damage, but as it goes through you, hitting Alec, and Alec just like unoblivious to this, just gets just fucking nailed by it. And then Podan, like you just kind of bracing for a second, you feel this dread as well as it kind of goes through you, but feeling as though somebody in front of you must have took all of it.
I just pat Alec on the shoulder.
Good job.
Thanks.
You're welcome, buddy.
You're welcome. Ah!
Take
Now keep those
take
spores off my food.
24 points of force damage.
I'll try to.
Ooh.
Big
Um,
24.
Ooh.
Oh, it's
and
fine.
and all
Yeah,
three
you're
of you,
fine.
all three of you feel like this. Not necessarily a sadness, but just something that is not not a real good motivating type thing. But Alec, for you as well, you just feel like make a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Easy.
You don't feel like getting on your knees and dropping all of your equipment.
Nice.
So there's that.
That's,
I
that's a
will
good
keep
thing.
my clothes on.
Oh no, your clothes would have been fine. It's just
Oh.
you wouldn't be wanting to fight at all. That's what you were saving against.
Well, that's just unfortunate.
And he is going to make it right up to you as Tay, you were just going away at his friend. He leaps upon your back, just trying to just tear into you. As he goes in for a
Advantage.
shadow claw attack, which is 16, and you said advantage, so that is a 16.
Oh.
Miss.
Miss. Oh, that sucks. As it's trying to hit you, and you're just feeling this sense behind you, quickly dodging as he goes in for a bite. Hey, 18.
That's my armor class.
Yeah. Take 8 points of piercing as
Half.
and 2 points of necrotic damage,
Ugh.
and make a
Necrophage.
Constitution saving throw.
Yay.
Alright, here we go. 23.
You feel as like all of this attack, and when he actually bite you, like your vision kind of goes out for a second, but you manage to continue pushing through it and keep it going. At the top of the turn,
Hey.
since Arissa, you're first. High or low?
Always high.
Fantastic. Top or bottom?
I'm feeling. Are we bottoming or topping today, guys?
Topping.
We're topping it. We're topping today.
Okay. This guy. Yes? No? Okay. I'll use this guy instead. I know he looks like a weretiger, but apparently the werewolf ain't wanting to come out. So a werewolf kind of shifts out of formation and is going to try to help fight with this.
Oh, look at this bad boy.
Fight against them or against us?
No, fight against them. He's on your side.
What's his name?
Quick, hit him with a fireball.
His name shall be
Jerry.
Alexander. The Great.
Okay.
He shall
like
fight in our name.
He's going to go. Oh, he's going to go on the same turn as Podam. So, Arissa, what you doing?
Okay. So our former friend, now turned evil bastard. What's his name again? Victor, right? Yeah, that was his name. He is going to get hit by. Why not? We're gonna hit him with a psychic lance, so he has to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Ugh. It's not really their strong suit.
No, I know intelligence saving throw is the worst one.
So I know your saving throw is a 17, but would a 7 be okay?
Nah, sadly not.
There's the same number in there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but sadly no. So,
Alright.
he is stunned.
Fantastic. You
And takes 31 damage.
You seeing what this recent ally was, and you just quickly fire this greenish purple arrow as it just slams into him, and it's like releasing a shockwave on him, and as he's trying to like force it off. Anything else?
Yeah, I just go at him. I'm sorry, buddy, but this is for the best. And like the entire swarm of objects hits him straight in the face whilst he's stunned.
Ooh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 of those once again.
6 again.
There's only 6 good coins out of all
1,
of that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
10, 15, 21, 28, 36 points of damage.
36.
So that's 67 damage to this bad boy in 1 turn. That's pretty good.
Nice. Tay.
I'm gonna move to get right here. Get myself positioned that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna recklessly attack this guy.
You go for it.
To get him out of the way as quickly as possible.
Hell yeah.
That's the 28. The first one.
Almost a crit.
Almost a crit. That's why I was pointed. Second attack.
Nice.
I mean, you're rolling pretty high. I've seen you roll so many 20
Yeah.
pluses
Go
with
reckless.
advantage.
I gotta go reckless. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You're barbarian. You always have to go reckless.
Gotta
It's like
go. Yeah.
it's law. It's law.
It's law. It's law. Okay, so that's
That should be 40 actually.
21, 24, 28. Yeah, that's 40 points of damage.
Yeah. Nice. Anything else?
Do I see big old silverback over there?
You heard like his roar, but currently you don't see him just because of the tree that's kind of blocking.
I mean, the only thing you saw was like a massive swarm of coins flying in this direction and beating it up, and like a lance flying from me. I guess I did it.
So,
Mm.
Oda.
Happy.
I mean, I don't know what I can do. For some reason, I can't select my circle that I put out.
I think you have to grab it with
I
the.
would like to. I got it finally. I'd like to move the moonbeam circle over to him again. And I'd like another disadvantaged con save. You gotta roll low enough at least once.
I mean, he rolled a 7 on the intelligence save.
And he's currently stunned, so.
Okay. He rolled a 6.
That is a failure. If he is a shape changer, he is automatically reverted to his natural form.
Okay. You see it's not happening, but
and
okay.
He takes the full damage. Okay, not happening.
You need to roll you need to roll damage again, or?
Yeah, I'm trying to get
You see as this beam coming over, and as he's stunned, like it's working like
30.
together, and he's unable to beat the effect of this. But you see like the shadowy cloak of his is still shifting so much around him that for whatever reason it's not allowing him to shift back.
Okay. Well, 30 damage to him. And then bonus action, I turn invisible until my next turn without any concentration.
Oh, that Furbolg ability.
Or is just like, I hear that sound again.
And then I
It's been a long time.
With this log. That way I'm not in that same line.
Okay. Your ally up top.
Alexander the Great.
Yeah, Alexander is going to. Let's see. Which one? Oh, this one. He's going to try and. Oh, why is it?
Uh-oh.
Why is it all the good guys roll high?
Because it's like the good guys are supposed to win.
As
Steve,
Alexander kind of peeks out from this little fighting group, because the two that were coming in, and he not only throws a critical but a 17 as well.
hey, go get him, champ.
Just hitting the very top one as he's taking. That's okay.
Acceptable.
Yeah. We'll do that. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. And yeah, he is going to step there.
No,
Ooh.
Alexander, save him,
Bye.
Goodbye. We'll always remember you. What's your name?
Alexander, the Great.
Okay. That's
First
that.
of his name.
I thought he was Philip.
As this one runs up, as he stabbed the ones on the top, this other one runs up and managed to claw and bite him successfully.
No.
As he starts to reel back, you can see like this little shadowy mist as it starts to linger on Alexander.
Oh my god.
Um,
I'm gonna have to kill Alexander too.
he is going to help assist in this. Okay. And then the opposing. Okay. That leaves with a failure another one that was able to
Oof.
help. Okay. Alex.
Um.
Now, just as well, if you guys enter into one of those boxes and if you roll successfully, you can manage to help an ally and beat back one enemy. And so thus you will gain one ally on the board.
I have my eyes set on this bad boy though, in front of me.
Didn't know that. What happens if we don't roll successfully?
We add an enemy in.
Nothing happens.
Why'd
You
you
waste
laugh
your
like
turn.
that when you said it?
Because it's funny to watch us fail.
Yes, it is.
So what you got, Alec?
This closer
Beat him up.
and
Beat him up. Beat him up.
big step.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
13 damage, and then you still have your action for a cantrip.
No, you see, he has her actions to do anything she wants.
Or, oh yeah, because you didn't cast a spell, you can cast a normal spell. I forgot.
Or you
Cleric.
can go and attack something. It's up to you.
Yeah.
She does melee stuff too. She doesn't hide.
I mean,
No.
Alec wants to
you're-
look pretty in battle, you know. He doesn't get his claws dirty.
You could do an AoE and walk towards the 3 people.
Last time I did an AoE, I kind of burned some of our allies, you know.
Yeah,
was
but
more
he's not
thinking
here
like
anymore.
Spirit Guardians.
He's not here
Alright,
anymore. it's
so what
fine.
you doing? What you doing?
I'll just hit the same target. Oh wait, I need to use the actual. Sorry.
no, that's fine. You did correct.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh.
Dexterity save.
Okay.
That's a good.
6. He done 16. One below.
Lucky.
So he'll take
That's a good.
that 10 as well. Nice. Are you staying there? Are you moving? Doing anything?
No, I will stay here. Wants to look.
Cool. Paralyzed man, as he's just gripping and struggling with this, and he's like, as he just breaks and just lets out this huge roar of just that, you can even feel like if this was like a intimidation tactic, this almost would work to put a lot of people out, but it's not there yet.
Yeah.
But he's free, but that was his turn.
Unlucky.
As he's breaking, and he's just starting to look around to see what's changed on the field.
Did he start his turn inside of the moonbeam?
He had no choice.
Yeah.
I would like you to roll me another save at disadvantage.
Da-da.
If a creature comes into the zone, let me reread it real quick.
Druid.
He is not.
When
He's still stunned until the end of my next. Until the end of my turn. Now he's still
When
stunned.
a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there.
Okay.
So would that work both when I move it to him and at the start of his turn?
I think it only works once per round. Otherwise, it's pretty
Alright.
overpowered. I think it's only once per round.
Then it would just hit him at the start of his next turn, not this one.
Yeah. I don't know if you could move it on something if that would work because it's not necessarily
It
them.
says you can move it 60 feet with an action.
I know, but I don't think they would take damage because they didn't necessarily enter.
Yeah.
But it would make
Well,
sense.
regardless.
It would make sense if you moved it and then
It
he
would have been at
started
the
his
start
turn.
of his turn then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's okay. I was clearing that up.
So
in
it's
my mind.
still the same amount of damage, but we just did it at the wrong time.
Yes. And you said he's not unstunned until the end of your turn.
He's and the end of my turn. He's still stunned.
Okay, cool, got it. The guy down here, as he is facing Tay, going once again with a bite and
advantage.
claw. Boom. Okay. A 26, and then unfortunately a 15.
26 hits, but the 15 misses.
Alright. Take 13 piercing, reduced to half. And
6.
then 4 necro damage. And make another constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Okay.
Well,
I'll use my
Indomitable.
fanatical focus.
Fanatical Focus does it. Indomitable is the fighter one.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of like lose your vision, but something kind of like almost feels like it kicks into overdrive, and it's weird as you see everything again, but it's like everything is black, but you see the outline of everything like in red, like blood red. So, you're fine. It's just I like that.
Visual.
Yeah, I like that. So he's going to stay there. All right, the top of the turn. Tay.
Nope, Arissa.
No, Tay.
Orisa, hey.
High or low?
Me? Let's go high.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Top or bottom?
Bottom.
Okay. We'll say this one kind of. You know what? No. This one coming. Joining, obviously coming from the front end of its battles, and it's joining with the rest of this up here as another one appears. And he is going to go. Oh. Okay, well, he's going to go dead last. Arissa, what you got for me?
I'm just looking up to see exactly what stun does. Okay. This bad boy is. I'm just gonna keep on pummeling the main guy. He's gonna get lightning bolt, and he's gonna auto fail the save, so it doesn't really matter. I just roll damage, and he fails because he's stunned. So he takes 30 lightning damage straight up because you auto fail dex saves.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna, you know what's around his face, right? It's gonna go at his face again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, look, a much better round for the bad boys.
That was 8, I would say. Holy crap.
As they all start pelting and pelting as like the lightning hits and it's like he's starting to like kind of go down for a second, and each pelt kind of pushes him further and further down. Um, it appears that at this current moment he's unmoving.
I just want to roll damage because I can.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's such a low rolls, but 48 damage.
Okay.
So another
Good.
78 damage into this bad boy.
Okay, good enough.
That's my turn.
So at this current moment, I am going to.
I can fight too, guys.
We're gonna do that now. Ted,
Good fight.
it is your turn.
Let me get rid of this guy. He's really annoying. We'll go reckless. Whatcha?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Oop, I forgot to add Divine Fury. Whoopsies.
Do it on your next one.
Do
Just
my
hit.
next one.
Yeah, just do it on your next one. Ain't gonna matter.
Whatcha? Natural 20.
Crit.
There you go.
Hey.
I believe I get brutal critical too.
Yeah.
That level.
Another D12. More damage. Pump it. Overkill this motherfucker.
12.
Yeah. Fuck him up.
Yeah. Ah. Okay, so we got 16, 20, 23, 32, 44, 50, 53, 66 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Nice. You just kind of like in a windmillish way as you just quickly go in a circle, just slashing. The first one hitting him, kind of bring him down for a second. As you quickly spin again, slamming the next one on top of his neck, just instant decapitation.
Easy.
Nice.
Well done.
All right.
As he falls.
The fucking barbarian crits are scary now with brutal criticals.
Are you moving or doing anything else?
Yep, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. I'll move right here next to him.
He's down.
Is he down or is he like? Oh,
Is he
we'll
down
see-
to
you'll-
one
you'll-
knee?
He's why don't you go ahead and make a like what's your purpose of going over there? Let me ask first.
I'm checking to make sure he's down.
Okay.
To be sure that he's not.
You can either make a investigation or insight.
Oh, okay.
Just roll. Just
What
roll
is this?
well for once. Just roll well for once. Just
Mhm.
do it.
What? Oh, where's the normal? Okay, insight. 8.
Looks like he's
I
down.
rolled better.
You don't see him breathing, so you assume he's down.
He was already not
Okay.
breathing. God damn it.
I got a 10 intelligence. I wouldn't know.
Alright. Hodan.
Oh, damn.
As your invisibility kind of comes off. So like I said, you can if
Probably
you
not the nicest thing to do.
it's up to you. You can either continue attacking what's out there. If you were to step into the box, you will have to roll against me, and if you roll successful, you can help an ally in that fight. It's up to you. I'm only saying it because kind of where you're positioned, you would definitely have to like move somewhere if you were trying to do something else.
Give me a second. I'm looking at my options. God, I kind of wish we didn't have an ally right there.
Yeah, me as well. I just want to kind of call the motherfuckers there.
So can I see that he's not seeming to like move anymore, or
Who?
the big guy?
You're too far away to like truly make notice if he's still kicking or not.
Okay. I guess I'll make my way. Do I know the boxes are there in character, or
Yeah, you see
Yeah,
people
like the point of those boxes is that's where your side defenses are, like the other guards that are there. Um, I just didn't want to have a lot of tokens out like all
I
at
guess
once.
I'll step in then?
Okay. So if you're going to assist, uh, you and I would both roll a d20. If you're higher than me, doesn't matter what. If you're higher than me, you win and you help an ally. So
do it. Huh, unlucky.
okay,
Did you roll? Did you roll one?
I rolled a 14.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like you stepped in and you tried, but nothing happens.
All right.
Unlucky.
So then, do I still have my action, or did that use my action?
That used your action.
Alrighty then. I don't think I have any bonus actions. I didn't realize that was going to use my action.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries.
Alec took some damage earlier, so I'll just kind of look at Alec and be like, I think you could use some help, and like reach my hand out, and as I do, some mold just kind of coalesces and comes towards you.
Hey.
Oh no! I don't want to be a
Oh
mold
god, he's,
community.
You
he's
take
trying to kill
12
you!
healing.
How
12
much
points
damage
of
did I
damage.
take before? Sorry.
24.
You took
28, I think. Wasn't it?
no.
24. I
It was
think he said right. I
24.
think Bill said
Yeah,
right.
it was
Well,
24.
half of your health is back
You took 24 points of damage earlier.
Okay.
as this
that's fair.
mold floats and just kind of wafts into you.
Yes.
Nice. I never
There's
thought
just a
mold would be
moldy patch in
beneficial.
your fur now.
Fuck.
Where you had been hit by his force, the mold actually goes in and hits that wound, and it kind of festers for a second. Then your skin kind of starts to heal after it like
There.
almost burns a little.
Okay.
He kind of just sits with confusion for a moment, like what just happened.
He after doing what he did successfully, he is now going to move down here to you guys.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll put him there. And do a bite and claw. I don't know why I fucking bothered.
You know who you're trying to hit, right?
Cries in DM.
So, next person.
Next person.
It's like it was so terrible you can't even hit the wizard. That's how terrible it was.
It was an 8 and 11.
Yeah, no
I'm
chance.
just why out of
Don't
the
even need
worst
to,
person
don't even need a
you
shield.
could have. After helping
Like, are you
his
really?
after helping
Yeah.
his friend, he's going to come over here and see if he can.
No, don't kill our buddy.
Could always bring him back as a dwarf or something.
Do it.
Okay.
I'd have to do it
You can
tomorrow.
see as
Oh.
Alexander the Great is like trying to swing, and it looks like he's blindly doing it. And there's like you can notice that there's like a heavy shadow, like fog, like around his eyes, and so he really can't see. And he's like kind of slightly panicking a little bit as he just like starts to get hit from behind as well. He's not looking great.
Did he have his turn, by the way, to attack? Wasn't it on Poden's turn?
I mean, yeah, but he like is not doing well. We'll see.
I mean-
we'll give him the benefit of the
He
doubt.
was before. He was doing well before.
That misses and that misses. Yeah,
Oh, well, he tried.
like because he's just swinging blindly.
Also, I just want to say that dead body is continually being hit by the moonbeam.
Yeah, that's true. Like he's like being his
Assume a
corpse
dead
being like
body
burnt.
automatically
Okay.
fails con saves.
Alec, what are you doing?
Gonna-
Oh no, nice.
Just
They're,
checking. Just
they're
what-
lined up. I mean, you can move it already. You can start moving it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's fine.
It won't quite make it there, but it can move 20 feet.
I'll even say this. I'll allow the spiritual weapon to help in the boxes if you want as well. It's up to you.
Also, you can move it into the
Yeah,
box
into the box
instead.
and help. Yeah.
As a
Okay.
bonus action still?
Yeah.
I mean, you're conking someone on the head from the back, right?
It's
Okay.
the fact is it's using something that could have used to been attacking something else. So, like even for you, Podan, like you had to go in there to assist, so you'd be using your action to assist. The the spiritual weapon, it's still using the spiritual weapons action, so she can't like hit somebody there and then bring it out and use somebody to hit it somewhere else.
Did you say we can go and help the guy up top, right? Okay.
Well, I think it was like what, like right here or something. Or
Let's
you
go
can't
around
see.
here. We can help, right? No, I mean I'm on about myself.
Uh, you
We'd
can
have to go
help.
here.
Yeah, you can help. You can do wherever you want.
You could go. You have the movement. You could go
Yeah, you can
here,
just you can just
or
you
you
can
could
just
just
walk
go
into the.
straight up.
Yoink.
Yeah, you can just.
Okay. So you roll a d20 and I'll roll a d20. And again, whoever's the highest will be successful.
Oh no.
Roll better than me.
No.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, that's better than me.
That's what did I roll for you? Did I get a 14?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 15. Look, all it did is go up one. So nothing happens.
I-
You try to
You're
go
gonna
in
send.
there to help your allies, but it's just too chaotic of trying to actually help anybody.
Are you gonna send in your spiritual weapon into the other one as well, into the other box, or are you gonna leave that there?
No, I'll leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
He's gonna take
He
moon
takes
damage.
moonbeam damage. If that matters.
You
His
can
body
still
takes
throw it up there if you like.
It's still
Yeah.
sitting there.
You can
on him.
still throw it up the damage if you like.
Do
Alright.
it.
Where's it at?
Okay.
31.
Rolling better.
Jake, this guy's getting fucking pummeled.
It lasts for 1 minute, so we've still got like 7 rounds on that.
It was the bottom turn that he is going to move. And okay. He will go right there.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage 26.
Yep.
At least that
No, it misses.
7 piercing reduced to half, and then which is 3, and then
3.
4 necrotic. Once again, Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution. 13.
Okay,
Oei.
you're now blind.
Unlucky.
A blind person holding a very bright torch.
We'll say as well. We'll say on the bottom, any other creature can move. So he is going to attack. Ooh. You guys see Alexander fall as the creature that
No.
came and helped his ally kind of turns around and just takes advantage of him being blind and just releases all the attacks he can. And Alexander is out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, Rissa.
That's really beneficial for us. Because now I can just go fuck shit up. Arissa looks at Alexander Dines like, oh no. Like your sacrifice will not be in vain. But I'm gonna fuck up your corpse now, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cast Corner of Call on those 3 guys.
Ooh.
So
So
let me
chilly.
it's gonna be chilly over in there. Let's see. Cone of Cold. There, what level 5? They all have to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, which they're probably better at, but doesn't matter to me.
1, 2. Well, I'm actually kind of disappointed in your last one. 16. a
Nope,
16,
17.
and then 11.
So they all fail.
They all failed, but the fact that the other guy could not give me 5 extra points to make another 16 is kind of saddening.
So yeah, they take 28 damage. And let's see, where is that one? Okay, that one. This one over here, he's gonna get brutalized now. Like as the
Oh
swarm,
my
like
god, the coins.
the coins are coming over. One. Oh, hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, but then the rest rolls like
Yeah.
4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 again with 1 crit.
Yep.
So let's see. 6 again, that's 74 plus 6 times. I should know this by now, but I've forgotten it again.
24.
24. There you go. 42 damage to that guy. As he's
Ow.
being swarmed by coins.
Like little bee stings, but worse.
Yeah, yeah, they're like little fleas.
If they were silver coins, I wonder if they do more damage. Since
It's,
werewolves.
No, it takes nothing
Um,
to do
Are
that.
you doing anything else?
now time
Uh,
for the
no,
blind double.
I'm standing next to. Wait, what does the cone of cold do when you? It's just the damage, or does it do anything more? Let me have a
I think
look.
it's
Read
just
see.
damage.
Yeah, I think it's just damage, but I'm wondering if it. Okay, no. If you kill something with it, becomes the statue. Okay, that was it.
That's cool. I love that.
Yeah.
Tay.
Okay, for my bonus action, I forgot I had this, but I'm gonna use this for everybody. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna let out a battle cry. My zealous presence.
Does that reach everybody, or is that like limited to a certain range?
Up to 10 other creatures of your choice within 60 feet of you that can hear you gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of your next turn.
Nice.
Hey, does that mean that you could help? Like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could he help 6 allies in the boxes?
With that battle
Okay.
cry?
Yeah.
No.
God damn it! I'm trying to game the system.
All it's doing is just like,
Giving them
okay,
advantage on attacks.
I
you
know, but they need things to die.
Yeah, just kill them, lol. I tried.
So
Okay.
does that include me in that?
Blind, but if you went reckless,
You're not. Then you're normal.
Normal, and then I think I would. Do I get that too? I don't know if I get that.
I don't know.
I think you do.
But if you
You
get that, you wouldn't
should.
need to reckless. Because
Yeah.
you would have advantage, so you don't need to reckless.
No, I'm blind, so I would need to.
Well, it would. I think
It would be
just all
normal.
cancels out to normal. I don't think you can stack it to get it back to advantage, can you?
No, you can't.
No, I can't.
So it would just be normal either way.
Normal either way. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go for the guy that just blinded me. I guess.
Okay.
Normal.
As you kind of like pulling up your axe like close to you and you're like ready to start going, it kind of pushes away the shadowy mist around your eyes.
Ooh.
You're not blind.
Oh. Okay.
Is
Still
it
Don't
normal
question
attack.
it.
bright? Is
No,
it
then
because
yeah.
it's a bright light?
Yeah. Nice.
It does
Normal
stuff.
attack.
No, you don't have to normally. You can
16.
do it with it. It's me saying
can
that.
do it
You
with
can do it with
advantage now.
advantage because
Oh.
it's like your axe was kind of like low as this effect was hitting you, and then as you decide to come bring it up, like you're ready to attack, the daylight on this is casting so bright, especially right next to you, that it's pushing this mist away.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll roll again then.
Yeah. There you
Ooh,
go.
that's even better. All right. Okay. Second attack. Dodge. Ooh, 19.
Okay. Yeah, both hit.
You know what? Let's pump a Fury of the Small into this one. So, 25, 27, 20, 23, 50, so 60 points of damage.
60 points of damage. Fantastic.
Okay. Yep.
And anything else?
Nope, that was my action and my bonus action.
Okay. Podan, what you doing?
That Moonlight's still over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it on that guy's body.
Okay.
I don't know if that's. Listen, I don't know. I asked if I could see whether or not he was moving, and you said no.
Yeah,
So
you're
I'm
too
just
far
leaving
away.
it there. Yep, I'm leaving it there. But I am going to walk up to the guy beside Arissa, and I would like to attempt an attack.
Okay.
Whoa!
Does a 23 hit at a level 5 inflict wounds?
Yeah.
You have advantage.
Oh, I'll roll it again, see if it goes a crit. Nope.
Oh.
So 23.
Okay.
I tried.
Nice.
Oof. But I'll walk forward and touch him, and as I do, mold comes off of my hand and envelopes part of his body, causing necrotic damage.
Okay.
How much
Uh-oh.
necrotic damage?
31 necrotic damage.
Did your spores? Did you have like? Isn't your spores thing a bonus action to like puke on him?
I don't know. I'm gonna go look at that. I don't.
Because I remember hearing like some
If
spore.
he goes
related thing.
unconscious, I can bring him back, but let me look real quick. That's the wrong one.
Oh no, you can use your reaction when they start a turn when they move within 10 feet of you to deal
Yeah, I don't think
one
there's any
d8.
bonus action thingy. But yeah.
No,
Does he drop dead or is he still standing?
He's still standing.
Alright, so that was that movement. I would then like to come over to here. I don't want to go all the way to the other side of him.
Okay. That it?
That's it. I don't have any bonus actions I can do.
Fantastic. He is going to. You better work this time. Once again, going after you, Arissa. 1, 2. 15 and a 17.
nope. Shield again. Both miss.
Alright. As he's just trying to go at it, you're shielding, and you're like, as you shield, like, you can see it like this, almost like this just black saliva as it kind of comes off of his teeth, hitting, almost like hitting the shield like an umbrella and just slowly sliding off, and it's just nasty.
Nasty. Need to get that check, buddy.
This one is going to come down here.
No.
And advantage.
Not
advantage.
Odin.
A 25 and a 23.
Oh.
Miss. I'm kidding. Hit.
Wow.
First one, take 6 points of piercing plus 6 points of necrotic, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wow.
I want to check something. It might be at a higher level.
You have advantage on this.
And then I'll tell you the next damage here in a second.
Oh no, you can use your reaction to puke spores at it, by the way.
Give me a second. I just wanted to read something. Okay. Yeah, I know about that reaction. I was trying to read something. So that was 12 points of damage and then a saving throw.
Yes, Constitution.
Does Warcaster roll at advantage on con saves or
Yes.
just concentration?
Yep, and you would
Yes.
have an advantage on you would have advantage for my battle cry too.
So advantage on everything.
Yeah, you have double advantage. Just regular advantage.
11.
Okay. you are blind.
Okay.
Okay. Now for the concentration on your daylight spell.
12 damage, so I need to roll a 10 total because half is 6.
Mm.
I also have advantage on this. Nope.
Oof.
The moonlight goes down.
Okay.
Which it won't let me select it right now. Oh, there it goes.
And then the next set of damage is 7 slashing plus 2 necrotic. So 9 points.
9.
All right.
Okay. And Alec, what you got?
Yeah, what you got?
Okay. So I'm gonna this one here and stab the this one.
You have advantage.
I do.
Yep.
Because the roar.
I roar.
Roar
roll
again for the crit.
Yeah, hit it one more time.
Okay.
Hit it, baby, one more time.
Ba-da, ba-da, da, da, da.
Oh,
Higher.
14.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah, that 8,
And then I
28 hits.
wanted spirit on myself.
Ooh, Spirit Guardians.
Ooh.
Let's see. First off, I can do this.
I feel like this
Ooh,
was
if you have
place
Spirit
for-
Guardians, then you should then move there where I'm holding the
Clay,
thing now, because
Clay. Clay.
then like you will hit all 3 of these. All 3 of these will get fucking blasted then.
15
I mean,
foot.
technically from
Moody
over
bastards.
here, right here, all 3 of them would get hit.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You don't even have to get that close. It's a 15-foot radius.
Well, regardless, you're gonna stand in melee with one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. You should be able to see it.
Also,
So.
Yeah.
you can move your spiritual weapon. I don't know if you did that yet.
He did.
Yeah,
I
he-
already did.
yeah.
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 Okay. I was reading other stuff.
It's okay.
Let's see. Is it for the first time or is it once their turn starts?
When their
When
turn
their turn
starts within it.
When their turn starts.
We'll do it.
Let me see. No, I think this the left one has to make it now because she walked into him. They didn't start
When
in
they
it.
enter or when the turn starts. I think it goes back to the same question of
Yeah, okay, then
does
just on their
moving
turn.
the moonbeam onto someone trigger it, or
Just
is
do
it
it
when
on
they
their
start?
turn.
Yeah. So that's fine. All right then.
The moonbeam's gone, so he doesn't take any damage.
Cool. Duly noted.
Cool.
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 All right then. Now, Hodan.
Oh, Orisa couldn't go?
Uh,
no. Okay.
No.
uh, high or low?
High. Hit me with your best shot. Blind.
Top or bottom?
Bottom.
Okay. As another one emerges from the back end.
Another one bites the dust. Boom.
And he will go from the bottom. It's also the one bottom's turn to face Tay. Tay, as you
Regular
kind of
attack.
like release this shadow and mist and kind of go at it and hitting him a lot, he kind of notices that something has changed to the side of you, and he kind of just like lifts his hand, and you can see like this blackish like energy kind of swirl it over to the body of uh, Victor, and the one in front of you just kind of falls and collapses as he is no more.
Oh, the journey giving life first time.
Should have used chill touch.
So, there's that.
Chill touch prevents healing of any
Plus-
kind. I should have done that.
Okay. So then, Orissa, what you got?
Oh, is he doing shit again? Oh, okay, well, fuck this guy. The coins are gonna fly back to him. And he is still lying on the ground, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, well, have fun with this. Here we go again. 1,
Advantage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Those
8,
are
9.
surprisingly low.
Yeah.
7.
Hmm.
7 of them.
Oh, wait. Was it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it was 9. I missed 1. And 10. Okay, another crit.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Two
so
of 'em.
now it will be 8.
Okay, so that's roll. What about 2 critted? 10d4 plus 8 times 4.
32.
I thought 36 for some reason. 53 damage to this motherfucker. He's lying on the ground.
Okay. Nice.
Is he still doing things?
You don't know. Yeah, I mean, in a sense, you all you really saw was that a werewolf fell in front of Tay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just beating up his corpse.
Yeah, so
Okay.
technically you didn't see anything.
Yeah, doesn't matter to me. And then for my action, because I still have my action, it's time to help my people up front here. Which one is fun?
I don't know what you got for spells, but you do have advantage. If it's an attack.
Oh yeah, I should just roll an attack roll thing then. See if I can crit on them. I am going to Scorching Ray the one to the left of Poden. So this the one on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Advantage. Oh, man.
2 of them for show.
16 damage.
Hey, that ain't bad.
As just getting pelted by fire as well, trying to go after Podan. Not bad at all. Hey. Okay, yeah, you see this kind of like this shadowy mist hanging over Victor's body as a bunch of coins just come flying back again, trying to pelt, hoping that whatever's down stays down. What are you doing?
Okay. The one in the pond over there. Oh, sorry. I don't know. I'll go right here. I do not have advantage anymore.
Make a strength check as you try to like start to leave. Like a hand kind of grabs your foot.
Advantage 22.
Okay, you're just you saw your target and as you kind of booked. You felt like a small tug, but didn't really notice and just kept going.
He's like, I'm gonna turn around and take that attack and just chop the head off. I don't know. It's good. Let's see spells.
Alright, so with this guy here, I'm gonna attack him recklessly.
All right.
First attack. 19.
Oof, some low damage there.
That was some pretty low damage. Second attack. That's a little bit better.
Been rolling a lot of 28s.
I am. It's so frustrating. 18, 24, 30, 33, 44 points of damage.
Nice. Just going swinging at him.
And I believe that is my turn.
Okay.
I believe I can't use more.
Odan.
Right.
I have a question. I'm blind right now.
Yes.
What is your limitation on the polymorph spell?
About
Can I do any creature or?
It's only beasts.
Well, I know it's only beast, but like any beast or
Like, I'll say this, because you're blind, you will obviously success if you're trying to polymorph yourself.
yeah, I've been trying
But
to polymorph myself.
Well,
I'm,
then-
I'm trying to ask, could I become any like beast within the realms of the player's handbook,
Any beast in the player's handbook CR
10 or lower?
10 or lower, like depending on your level.
Yeah.
okay,
Can I become a T-Rex?
no,
No.
Yes, you can.
Why not?
Yes, you can.
It's CR8.
I know
You
that.
can become a T.
You've never seen a T-Rex.
Can I become a giant ape?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
You
I'd like
can't-
to become a
you're
giant
not going to
ape.
become a
mean-
T-Rex. There's
I mean,
like to
a
become a
giant ape.
T-Rex.
A giant ape is stronger than a T-Rex, in my opinion. Anyway.
that's
so.
fine. I don't care.
I like the bite attack. You can grapple someone.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep reality. You guys don't see a T-Rex. No T-Rex.
that's
Okay.
fine.
Well,
This is the
what about
Feywild.
old Mrs. What about old Mrs. Phyllis? She was walking her T-Rex this morning.
Could it be
Yeah,
an
I'm sure.
imaginary beast? I mean, I do kind of like the mammoth's ability to gore, but he also doesn't get 2 attacks.
Mhm.
So yeah. I turn into a giant ape.
Okay.
Arista looks
Oh,
up. Oh, that's familiar.
Monkey.
No, stop.
Do I
Just make yourself
am I
big.
gonna
Make
grow
yourself
my
big.
token?
There, and I'm going to move you right there. Make it easy.
I don't think you can do anything after that. 'Cause that was your
Nope.
action.
Yeah, that was my action.
So
All these guys just look up. Oh, fuck.
if you want, do this. You can either use your temporary hit points as the ape's hit points.
I'll
so
probably do that.
be easy to count. Okay.
Monkey.
This guy, he takes damage because he's starting in the spiritual guardian. So if you want to release your spell, Mr. Alec.
Yep.
I was waiting for my concentration to go down before I did that.
Oh,
Kind
what
of
code
wanted
you
to be
want?
a T-Rex.
No, Spirit Guardian's not spiritual weapon.
Oh, I'm dumb. My brain. Sorry.
I mean, it both
clicked
is the
the wrong
spirit.
You
button.
get to do both, so the 21 does hit for 11 damage, but
I just clicked the wrong button. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, that's a
Takes
sad one.
9
That's
points.
a sad roll.
Oh.
it
He
is what it is.
is going to, once more again.
Well, I say it's sad because you got the 2 and the 3 mixed up.
16 and 23.
Against me?
Yeah, I get you.
Reroll that 23 for me, please.
Re-roll the 23. I don't want to do no re-rolling. Where's that
a
one?
natural 20.
A 24.
Okay, well then I finally get hit once.
10
This is like the first time in like 3
with
months
5
that she's got
necromancy.
hit.
How much slashing was it?
10 slashing and 5 necromancy.
Big 15 damage.
And
First time in 3 months that she's gotten hit by something.
What's this?
I'm gonna move him right
What is this? What is this
there.
feeling
This one.
of?
If you'll roll your
Ouchiness.
spiritual guardians again for me, please.
More Spirit Guardians. I use the spell so much on Saburo because it's so fucking good.
Clay used it too. I remember from the old campaign. That was like
I
that.
would always do spiritual guardians and spiritual weapon out and then start healing. Unless Hemo didn't give us time, but
Mr. Alec, give us another Spirit Guardians. Another one.
Yeah, give us
Another Spirit Guardians.
Another.
Every time it's another enemy's turn, you're gonna roll it to be different.
Another.
Nice.
That's
12
I like that one.
Is that guy not dead yet? The guy's been fucking blasted by so many spells.
with that,
He's very low. He is. He's going to shift right there.
mhm.
20 and a 27.
Low AC, big health. That hit. Still blind. I didn't save from that.
No,
No, it
you're
doesn't
not
carry over.
blind from polymorph.
Oh.
It doesn't carry over.
Oh, okay.
But hey, 10 piercing plus 1 necro, so 11 damage. Now you can make another Constitution saving throw.
The apes con?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was
Mhm.
that? 11 total damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Ape has better constitution than you do.
Oh, it should.
And I still have advantage from Warcaster or no?
Nope.
No.
No,
No?
that doesn't
It was only
take him.
one whole turn.
No, it's not. Warcast is
Uh,
something else.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of his. It's one of his features.
8.
Okay.
I
Lol.
blind ape.
Yeah, now you're blind.
Still lost the health.
And then 17 slashing damage and 11 necro damage. So,
Go
what,
another
28?
Dang.
28 altogether?
They're not going slack on me.
That one was a critical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good thing you were in your ape form
I
when you
got
took
like
that.
a quarter of the ape health.
Well, good thing you went ape then.
Alex.
I'll heal Odin a little bit.
You don't need to use a monkey
Oh, I
form.
didn't. Oh, he is. Oh,
He has
Yeah.
a monkey form. He has a lot more HP than what you.
okay. Alec gets amnesia and
I
forgets.
have 118 hit points right now.
Alec gets
so.
amnesia and forgets system. I
You could just deal
I mean,
damage
if
to
you
someone.
want to, just use it on one of the Dark Wolves. They would love it.
Alec does like a time reversal.
Brain failure. Do not heal Funky Wolf, guys.
Deal some damage.
Yeah.
Kill
That's
Funky
Al-
Wolf,
Alex-
guys.
Alec got blue screened.
Guiding bolt, inflict wounds, stuff like that.
So this will be on the closest doggo.
Yeah,
guy.
that hits.
Ooh. That's a good spiritual.
Are these guys not
And
fucking dead yet? Jesus.
we'll drop him with this as well.
Oh my god, that's a high sacred flame.
No,
That's
please
high.
die, stupid dog.
He passes.
Oh
Aww.
Is that half or no?
no, that's a no.
Fantastic.
No.
Save a suck.
Anything else?
No, I'm vibing here.
All right.
We chilling.
Victor barely starts to stand up a little bit and just lets out this loud howl once again. And all of you start to see this like shadowy mist come from all of the creatures around you guys.
Hey.
As they all start to flow, all dying, but all into him.
As one of them drops to 0 hit points, I'd like to fungal infestation it. I don't have to see it, it's just a reaction, and as long as they're within the spores, I do it.
Okay.
So, what does he get infested in a little bit? Does he get a little bit of rot?
Pours into the dead body and it comes back up as a zombie.
Okay.
You have a zombie boy.
We'll I don't know who you affected, which was him. We'll just throw him right there.
Yeah.
Zombie wolf. We have a zombie wolf.
He's like
the regular zombie stat block, but
he's like worse looking than the other ones for sure. But also
he has
almost
the mushroom growing out of one eye socket.
But also almost similar.
More drool than usual coming out of his mouth.
So as he starts to stand up, like his whole body starts to go from that grayish form to like almost like a mystic black form. As he starts to just stand up and then starts to look around. Seeing Tay first, he'll walk over.
Bad
Got
doggy.
an advantage.
Wait, let me look at something.
2.
All attacks have advantage. Woo woo.
Oh, he also leaves the range of the animate object, so he's gonna get 10 opportunity attacks.
Oh
counted as creatures.
my.
Hey, welcome to life as a wizard.
Okay, that's fine. Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. It was a bad go.
That was,
Okay.
those are kind of.
You
Oh.
as they all start to try to rebound and start hitting him, it almost looks like they're bouncing off. Still roll your damage, but it almost looks like they're just bouncing off of this mystic shadowy form.
Oh, they're doing magic damage. Hello.
That's still fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's just 5 this time. I assume.
5d20
5, 6.
or 5d4 5d4
6.
plus 20.
Wait, hold on. No, sorry, I counted the 10. Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
28.
Fantastic.
That's why I said I have to look this up. I was like, do animate objects have opportunity attacks? Yes, they do.
Okay. Okay, so okay, yeah, we'll do this. As he throws in 2 attacks into Tay, 20,
With advantage.
a 20 and a 17.
The 17 misses.
Okay. Take 17 points of slashing, reduced to half.
8.
And then 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, there. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. And then as he just claws in, as he like claws into you and just releasing this blow of necrotic energy out, you can make an insight one more time.
You know,
I'm trying, Tay. I'm trying.
You know what? I can see this, right?
17.
Never mind. You would have rolled the exact same thing with me.
You're about to see it a little up close. Tay, you as he's clawing into you, you kind of get like a quick vision of the before and just how a happy person he was, but it's like you get that feeling again. But this time it's like extremely sad that where the image you first see, like him at the dinner hall with you guys and this whole crowd of people, you see like again all the food lit up and the loudness of it. Within a second, you see him by himself in a just like you could see everything, but it's dark. Like there's no light in it. There's no food. There's no people. It's just him by himself. You even see where it looks like he goes to reach for like what would be a cup, but there's not even a cup there, and he's just kind of reels his hand back in and just continues sitting there. So as he claws into you, you can like turning to see and trying to fight this. If you want to make an opportunity attack, you can, as it looks like he's starting to mist away. Or whatever you think you want to do. It's up to you. You have a reaction to do something.
I don't think I'll attack. Victor, let us help you. There's gotta be a way to fix this.
Da-da, da-da. I need to see something. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Make a
Charisma. Please don't say charisma.
It's gonna be.
yeah,
I have a -1.
Do good. Just do good.
but make it with advantage because of the relationship you had.
Charisma.
Hey,
8.
unlucky.
As you're trying to plead this out, and this giant form, just like, and again, it's like you're looking at darkness, but with just white eyes. It's almost like you can't tell about its form anymore, as it mists away and pops right there in between all of you. Alex,
What's up, motherfucker?
if you would like to do your spiritual guardians.
Bulk.
I already used my reaction, or I'd do the thing. That was what I was saving it for. I was trying to make zombies.
Oh, you have a zombie.
Go ahead and
I
roll
do.
your Dama. Oh
I
wait,
already
that is
used
the
my
damage.
reaction
Sorry,
for this turn.
stupid.
That was good.
17. All right. And against all of you, we're going to do Podan first, Alec, and then Orisa.
All right.
Uh,
Giant ape.
1, 2, 21 and 16.
Both hit. How much damage
Let's see.
does it against the giant ape?
They turned into a lot.
27 slashing,
Mm-hmm.
and then sorry, no. Do 20 slashing, but 16 necrotic.
Okay. And then 16 necrotic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he will look to you, Alec.
So many attacks.
Oh,
I still have more health than I normally do, so
25 and 12. 25.
Oh, needed 25, I think.
Take only 20 slashing and 7 necrotic.
Hey.
And then Orisa,
Wow.
a 15 and 26.
Reroll that 26 for me, thank you.
Oh, that 26. 26.
Okay, that hits.
Wow. Wow.
Take only 18 slashing and 2 necrotic. And as he even strikes all of you, and you can see like this necrotic as it kind of looks like it bleeds out of you and back into him. Podan, would you like to take a reaction?
to do what?
Whatever.
I'll take a reaction.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Like an attack reaction?
Whatever you want to do.
I technically already used my reaction to raise the zombie.
Well, he's giving you one now.
You have a reaction. What would you like to do? You can do nothing. You can do something.
I guess I ape smash.
Okay.
Oh,
you
smash.
you are blinded, but go ahead with disadvantage. Jeez.
Just aping around when he can't see anything.
I mean, that's still pretty good for an
16
ape.
still hit.
Yes.
21 bludgeoning. Do
Thank
I
you.
get 2 attacks? Or
No.
I don't know how multi-attack works. I don't normally have that.
No.
I've never played as a character who has more than 1 attack.
You know what a fun fact is? Arissa doesn't know who this is.
We'll
Yeah,
get
Because
Rissa
of-
lost those memories.
We'll
Neither
get-
does Podan.
Uh,
Podan, this is just some weird wolf.
Alec,
Yeah, this is-
you have a reaction. What would you like to do? And Alec,
Hmm?
go ahead and make an insight for me.
Alec was there.
It's true.
That's where Alec and Zoe started their rivalry.
Ooh, big
Oh
nutty
my
one.
god.
Oh!
Okay.
I know nothing.
It's still a 10, though. Wow.
I mean,
Okay, I'll play
It's a-
this off a little bit funny.
who's this
You
motherfucker?
kind of like remember this fight as like this as he claws against you with, and it's definitely fearing because like all you see is like a shadow claw like scraping against you. You don't even see a physical form, but as it like scrapes against you, you see like a flashback of you guys all having to fight against this guy, and you remember like this crazy guy who's insane, treating his enemies to a feast right before a fight of death. And during this fight of death, you even remember releasing your what I can't remember what the attack spell was, but you're raining hellfire pretty much on top of your allies because you thought it was funny as well. Speaking of that, because of your nat 1, go ahead and roll that whatever that spell was again. Can you roll that damage for me?
Oh.
Uh, it was Flame Strike, right?
Yeah, there it is, Flame Strike.
No.
Can you roll that for me?
What was that?
No.
10-foot cone? 10-foot cone, 40 feet high?
No.
Or something like that?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's centered on Alec.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, including your enemy, needs to make a dexterity saving throw as this imagination from from him, kind of just sprung this to life.
Zombie
Does
outside
this-
of the
Does this count
circle.
as the usage of one of my spells, by the way?
Uh,
Yes.
I presume so.
for this, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
This
Okay.
this was more this was more manifested. It wasn't more like it's not that you used it, it's you remembering this specific event and somehow it manifested that to happen again, but not necessarily coming from you.
Alex
The
tripping
monkey fails the
balls.
save. Is the zombie inside of the radius? Is
No,
it 10-foot or?
the zombie was not.
I was gonna say, because if he is, he dies instantly.
Oh my god.
10-foot radius. Yep.
I
Zombie's fine.
I
He
roll
failed.
19 I roll 19 to pass.
34 points of damage.
Half as much. Okay.
All right.
That's
Are you not blinded anymore?
Oh, and Alec, by the
we're
way,
gonna do math. My math is fucking dog shit today.
17.
Alec, you need to
17.
roll the dexterity too, as it affects you this
Yeah.
time.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Okay.
nice. Half damage.
17
so
points
17.
damage.
This was
Wait, how much
what the
damage
hell?
did you take? Sorry.
17.
17.
7. My fucking god.
It's time to
yeah.
heal
It was
you,
a
bitch.
34. You rolled well. You
Oh, I
rolled
guess I
heckin'
gotta do
well.
my job
Okay.
now.
Okay, so
Oh, jeez.
You know, it would have been really bad if Leroy didn't have those high rolls.
now,
At that moment.
as you kind of come out of this and getting pelted by flames from above,
It was the idiot that
you get a reaction. What would you like to do?
I don't know who this motherfucker is, but I'm just looking. I just look at Alec like, what the
Flame
fuck?
strike again.
Ah,
I don't,
shit.
even,
Here we go
I don't
again.
remember anything of that fight.
So,
So
Alec,
what can we? What
It's-
can I do as a reaction? Can I ask? Like,
it's-
just out of curiosity.
well, you can
I don't actually.
because the fact you kind of remember this creature, you can if you feel like there's a benefit of trying to reason with the creature, you can make a persuasion, like you trying to speak out to the creature, or you can just
Flame strike
Attack.
everybody again.
attack it, assuming that it's always an enemy. Or option 3, do nothing and just sit there and revel in the fact that all this just transpired.
So I can only attack it or try to persuade it, right?
You can
Or
persuade
nothing.
it, attack it, or nothing. It's up to you. Because again, you saw this image of this happening, and it's like you kind of got cut short a little bit of the image, but you saw what used to be of somebody that was extremely happy. And for that quick second, right before you got hit by the fire, you see this sad person who is sitting in this field with where the battle took place with you guys, and it's just him by himself, nobody there.
So if I wanted to attack it, how would I do that? Like, could I just
Whatever.
use any cantrips or
Yep,
spells?
whatever you want to use to attack it.
Okay.
Just keep in mind, range attacks have disadvantage because it's like right there in front of you.
It's the one right next to me.
Yeah.
I'm
You
able
could
to
use
use my
inflict wounds
blade.
if you have it.
Yeah, you can use
Or
whatever you
flip.
like.
Then he can just be stabbed or not.
Yeah, that.
Doesn't sound like he can reason with this, so it sounds insanity.
Okay. And then Orissa, as he attacked you, I don't remember. Did I roll for you? I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pain.
Make a
Insight.
disadvantage insight.
I have no clue what this motherfucker is. 6.
Okay. You don't feel like, because it's probably like in your, your purse. You don't feel as the cup that you took from him that was his kind of vibrated a little bit, but you don't feel it. And so yeah, what would you like to do as this shadowy figure just appears and just started wreaking havoc, and then flaming arrows or just flame itself.
Let me. So do I? What do I see? Do I see anything? Do I see nothing?
You see, like, imagine like you see this shadow, right? This mist, and it's kind of wavery. It's pure black. You don't see a physical body, but you can see an outline what appears to be a figure. So you see this. It's just, yeah.
Let's see, do I have anything? Fuck it, I'll just disadvantage firebolt it. Yeah, that checks out. 12.
Okay. Yeah. As you kind of go, and it's like he just barely moves his head as it flies by. But as it's sitting there, it just kind of curls up a little bit and lets out this huge roar as you all feel almost defeated in a way, and just kind of looking back, and it's gone. The creatures that it absorbed the energy from are just dead. They're there. And everybody close to you guys is panting really hard. It seems as well they were holding strong besides the two that fallen.
I just look at Alec. What the fuck was that? Also, who the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
Run up. That was that was Victor.
Who?
The one that we fought in Coolridge.
I have no recollection of fighting someone there.
Oh, that's when I messed up.
Was that what the big old flame came from?
Yeah, that hurt.
Kinda, I don't know, my mind. It was like I was there again, and then this happened, and then I was back here, and it happened again. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, then you're no longer blind.
Apology accepted, because I wasn't the one that was hit this time. He was one of the people that we had to fight because we had to get to the capital to fight Lily and her people of Rissa.
Oh. Okay.
And we had a party beforehand, and he didn't seem like he was doing this willingly. It seemed like he was out of his control.
Arissa, it's like you remember the event, but when you try to remember Victor, it's almost like a hazy figure. None of the party event, yeah, you remember, but it's like that hazy figure. You don't know what the party was about or that figure. but you remember something happening.
Well, I don't know who this guy is. I mean, I've never seen him before, so if you say so. Or
Well,
do you want to reason with it, or what's the whole deal?
this doesn't feel like it's really him in control. This isn't what he would want.
I mean, I was trying to put it out of his misery, so.
I thought I saw him in there. I thought maybe I could reach him.
I think it looks like he is far beyond reasoning to me.
I want to try.
I mean, I'm not stopping you, but to me, he's just the big enemy to beat, I guess. It seems we need to keep away the little ones away from him so that he can't consume them.
Yeah. Still hits as hard as a freaking truck.
Mm. Yeah, tell me about it.
You guys
Rakul,
doing all right? Y'all look terrible.
you guys
Oh,
hear
yeah,
like
no.
a magic pop as Rakul comes back. Everything okay? Everything all right?
Relatively. No, but yeah.
And
Bogan is still an ape.
kind of looking and seeing everything. He's just seems like they all vanished everywhere.
I think
Yeah.
their leader. We ran into one of their commanders.
And you can see he's just trying to analyze everything. He's just, we need to do our best to regroup. He looks at the rear guard and pretty much gives them an order to stay close and tells the other two sides to go and gather anybody that's missing and bring everybody back.
Have you seen Lucian?
Yes, Lucian and Pyrez are fine. They were, I think, having a little too much fun, but it seems as Lucian's enemy was not among these. I can only feel that he probably was somewhere else. So I quickly sent a word out. I'm expecting a reply here soon from the uh, hidden unit, hoping that they actually manage to get through and not get attacked.
Could you send word for him to come over here? I think
Uh,
we know who one of the people that was leading the charge is.
yes, I'll. You can see he just looks up and kind of just waves his hand a little bit, and you like it looks like he mumbled something, and then.
Yeah.
All right. Whenever he gets back here, he'll be aware. Now,
Okay.
excuse me, I want to try to help regather people. And he kind of goes and kind of like sits down and like looks like he goes into a meditative state. But you can see like his hands are kind of like doing things. So, uh, as you guys wait,
Stone ape.
I'll revert from ape form and look to Arissa and be like, could I have two of these werewolves?
Where?
All right. I'll put two of the bodies next to each other and start casting animate dead on them.
okay.
As I do, mold will just begin to seep into their bodies and cause it to rot and fester, and fungus will grow out of it, and it'll
You got, like-
stand up, and I'll just have
You got
two
three
of them.
zombies.
One's at 1 hit point, but the other two are at full zombie hit points or skeleton hit points. I'll
And
choose zombie.
and once again, there's besides the look of like fungus growing on them, there's not really much of a difference. So,
Kind of want a
There's
third one, but I'd like to keep that spell slot.
um,
Well, a fourth one.
as uh, couple of minutes go by, and more people that uh, were obviously a part of this army, a decent amount do come back, but they all appear to be wounded in some way. Um, in about 20 minutes or so, Lucian kind of comes up to you guys. Uh, Besides what looks like small cuts to him, he seems perfectly fine. As he's just looking, as he kind of looked around, which has already been slightly cleaned up a little bit, and he's just, well, I see you guys had a little bit of action yourselves.
Yeah, we ran into an old friend,
And who's that?
Victor.
Is he one of the ones that turned traitor?
I mean, they seem to be traitor against their will because, I mean, look at those over there. Like, they're undead now, but it seems like nothing changed. I think they are
He
traitors by forced.
he goes up to the one that uh he goes up to the one that's the weakest one, and he's just looking at it. Hmm. Why are these three have fungus on them?
My friends are playing with them.
Is it magic?
As he
Druids, I don't know.
reaches across, and the one that was at one hit point, he just breaks it, and as it kind of crumbles, and he's just, this is an abomination.
It's natural.
It's natural to be in the ground, not walking.
I mean, it's deep, whatever these things are, they are undead to begin with. I mean, it's just using their own weapons against them.
I guess that's true. I did get a vision too of Victor. Seemed like it almost felt like he was there but not there, as if he was far away and alone.
Well,
Um,
serves him right for being a traitor. If he would have never left in the first place, probably wouldn't have been in that situation.
there's gotta be a way to fix it.
I understand that apparently when you guys met him, he must have done something to influence you a little bit to his side.
I have no clue who this guy is.
Neither do I.
Then he just kind of looks at you, Tay, almost more specifically you, then, since you're kind of like the only one who's speaking out about remembering him.
We had our fight, but I enjoyed it. It was a fight to the death, but felt it
He,
felt like if either one of us died, it wasn't something that we were going to be upset over the other for.
he was a true warrior, as far as I remember. An old one, but true. So that type of logic does make sense. But I'm sure to you, whatever he is now, it's not him.
That's why I want to see if we can fix that.
I don't think there
Okay,
is a
how can
way
you
to
do-
fix it.
How can you turn traitor when you're dead then? If we apparently killed this guy, how can you be traitor if you're dead?
Lily took the body.
I mean, I'm
Remember?
just
Lily.
throwing it out there. I mean, I don't remember anything about this guy.
Are you saying
Oh.
that that stupid witch still has a part in this?
Apparently. Well, you know she got rescued by her
she-
god after we killed her.
Yeah, she used three people. She used three of the bodies. One of them was Victor. One was one of her apprentices, and the other one was was it the Alpha? Was it,
Are
or
you
was it
talking?
just two?
Are you talking about
Dick Vic.
Dumvik?
Dimvik. Yeah, was he in that? I think he was.
Uh,
Or
you were kind of like on the right path. He aligned when in the wolf pack when the traders split. It was Dimvik who led a lot of the traders, and he was forming an alliance with Lily. So she didn't have to take him; he joined up with her, and she bestowed uh, pretty much her God's gift as well to him. Um,
okay.
and then you're right that she did take two of the bodies. Uh, one was Victor, and one was Ava, who was the apprentice. She was the first one that you guys had fought, but you kind of don't remember the name.
Hey, yeah. Well, Dimvik joined willingly and he took on basically what your role was as alpha for the traders.
Yeah, I'm aware. Anyways, look, like I said, there's probably no hope for him. It's probably just, let's just say, a warrior's heart in yourself. Apparently, he meant something to you when you guys fought. So, you're remembering things that are not there. Next time, kill it.
I tried, but weird shadow bullshit.
He absorbed the shadow
I,
from
I,
the
I
other.
did initially kill him, but then shadow bullshit. So for the record, they apparently he can take their energy and heal himself in some way.
I should have used chill touch.
Because I straight up killed him.
Hmm. Well, if there were anything like this undead presence, there was obviously a little bit more going on than what we know. And he kind of looks to Rakul, who is still in his meditative state. I know you can hear me. You need to figure something out about this undead state and see if we can figure out how to turn it around. And he looks back to you guys. Is there anything in this fight that you guys gleaned that helped?
Well, it seems like
Mm.
with the daylight spell on my axe.
It's still glowing.
Well,
Can
with
you
this,
like
it's kind of
turn that
helped
off?
me.
It lasts an hour unless dispelled.
Oh
I
gosh,
can't dismiss it.
he's just.
Yeah, but so looks at it. I'll turn it off.
Thank you.
I'll dispel it.
Now
Well,
the
it
axe is
seemed
no
like
longer
when
magical at all.
No, it's
I
only the
felt
effect
like I was.
spell. I target the spell.
Well, it felt like when I went to swing at the creature, um, any blindness I was suffering from when it hit me one of the times, it went away. So there's
Okay,
that.
that's good. Light. Seems it affects all of them. Very well. Anything else?
Nothing in particular. It's just
I used a moonbeam, which normally would be able to turn any sort of shape-changing creatures back to their normal form, but had no effect.
Hmm.
So they no longer are shifters. They're just stuck in this form.
Makes sense. Typically, when you kill a shifter, he should revert back. But the ones that we even killed, and there was a lot, they didn't shift back. We need to quickly get
well,
Barnaby back as soon as possible. You guys
Hmm.
ready to continue moving?
sure looks at Alec. Maybe you need to heal us up a little bit after burning us.
Hmm.
I'm
Oh
alright.
yeah.
The burn didn't hurt me. I was hurt by earlier attacks.
Oh, they got burned. Apparently, I just seen a huge pillar of
Yeah,
fire and
seems that I get hit more by my friendlies than by enemies.
well,
So
Zoe wasn't here to get hit with it too.
Somewhere
weird
in
what?
a whole
Who's
nother
Zoe?
plane, Zoe's just like walking around. He's like, You mean I was a part and then just gets rained by fire? Ah!
You know what? What is it? A dexterity save?
Yeah.
So Alec would cast mass healing this game.
He fails.
Zoe
So-
failed the save.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Zoe is now on
Yeah.
fire in a whole nother place.
So it took like 37 points of damage. He's still up,
You know,
but
you know,
that hurt.
actually, you know what makes it worse is because the type of plane he's at, it's just boosting the fire. So it's just yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Anyways, so yeah, mass healing, cool. So
Mm.
as you guys pretty much gather up your things and trying your best to recover, you guys, in terms of this whole army, let's say if at 100%, you guys are probably down 80%. So it wasn't a huge suffering defeat. You guys took out a good amount as you guys continue forth marching. You can see just piles of these werewolf-like bodies everywhere. But you guys continue your march all the way up to Kila Nar. That's where we're in tonight's episode.
Hey.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight.
Mhm.
We will not be here next week, but the week after that we will. And so, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it, as hopefully they will rescue Barnaby and we can get all this stuff slowly and truly under control.
Then we're gonna have to fight a demon titan in the
Never.
material
It'll
plane.
never be under control.
It never will. There's always somebody
Never.
causing fires somewhere.
We're gonna
Nope.
have to go. We're gonna have to go to the airplane to put the fire out on Zoe.
Removing
we have to
flame
get-
strike from spells on the next time.
We're gonna have to fight snakes in the airplane.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
So, I hope you
Very
all
I'm
have.
well.
tired of.
What? What?
I was like, I'm getting tired of these damn snakes on this motherfucking plane.
It's okay.
Well-
Alec will burn them all for you.
There you go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. So, with further ado, I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. We'll catch you later. Bye.
Later,
Bye.
nerds.